I can hear.
All right, well, welcome to the 2022 Arik 2022 Erizos Iquique Pro Bodyboard, and it's a beautiful day here in Iquique, Begonia. Wow, we are off the back of a serious Eureka event, and we are glad to find ourselves here in the beautiful Iquique for the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. And yeah, first heat in the water. We've got some ladies in the water looking really good.
Yeah, so exciting. Welcome everyone. Bienvenidos a todos. Esto es el Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, un evento organizado por la Cormudepi, presentado por supuesto por la ilustre municipalidad de Iquique. Estamos en la bellísima playa Punta 2, una playa perfecta para la práctica del bodyboard. Un A-frame de derecha e izquierda que ofrece una plataforma excelente para poder correr el bodyboard, ¿no? Es perfecta para la práctica de nuestro deporte.
Yes, Ponta Dos is the way we're finding ourselves out here today for the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro here in 2022. And what a beautiful day. What a beautiful place. It reminds me a lot like home. It looks a little bit like Cape Town. And there's so many good ways here, so many setups, restaurants, culture, great weather. Iquique is most definitely one of those places you want to come visit if you are a bodyboard fanatic or just a traveler coming through. You should most definitely pass through the colorful, the sunshine, and the most beautiful place, Iquique. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first heat in the water. We've got some ladies out there. We'll be running 6 women's heats, and we'll be jumping into some 4 junior heats. The first 2 heats, kind of a bit of a trial heat, figuring out, ladies finding their feet, moving on to round number 2, and then round number 3, we'll see some of the seated riders as well. So yeah, looking really good, a lot of fun. Begonia, who's in the water?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be amazing. And round number 1, it's some sort of a trial. And it's going to be in red, Elisa Caro. In white, Soraya Valdivieso. She's a local girl. And also a local girl in yellow, which is Maria Jose Pulgar. And also another Chilean, which is Francisca Mahon. That's going to be the first hit. This round, it's 2 hits. It's got 2 hits. And then we have the round number 2, which has 4 hits. And from round number 3, we're going to be seeing some seats already. So for the next seat, there's Vidal Pineda. There's Emilia Gonzalez, Giselle Caselli, and Jamila Estefania. That's going to be the hits for the first round of the trials right here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. I'm sorry, 2022 Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. An event organized by the Corbudepi and the Ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique is the City Hall. And we are just so glad to be back to Iquique. This place is full on bodyboarding. You walk around and you will find more than at least 20 people around carrying boards and fins. And if you look around, it's been named one of the best urban reefs in the world.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
And you guys have so many setups just in this short little stretch. There's a lot of waves here. And like you said, and this morning, I have so many kids, so many people out in the water, bodyboarding, and it's, it's incredible to see. It is truly, Chile is the golden hub of bodyboarding right now, and especially for the women's tour. There's something you guys have been campaigning and building on for a long time now. And you also have your own standalone tour as well. And you also have a women-specific event. So let's talk a little bit about the impact and how women's bodyboarding has been growing specifically here in Chile. And you can see by the foundation systems that you guys have that you have a lot of good riders coming from Chile, now competing on the world tour as well. And it's just a testament to how healthy things are here in Chile and specifically Iquique.
Yeah, this place it's just perfect to practice our sport, and like you said, there's many of Iquiqueñans in the world tour, and You have to see the nationals here. There's so many people competing, you wouldn't believe it. Sometimes we have 130 competitors only for the men division, and sometimes even more than 30 girls for for the women and juniors. It's also another packed division, so it's pretty good to have these events here. Thank you very much to the city hall, the Ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique, for always supporting bodyboarding and bringing this sport, I mean, this world tour events to our coastlines. It's such a great platform for the locals. I mean, to having a world tour event at your house, how cool that can be.
Yeah, that's incredible. You know, it gives you such an opportunity. If you're not able to travel to then be able to surf around here and come have a look, see, get into a nice heat and learn a bit, see what everybody's doing, get into everything else, learn the culture of bodyboarding, and that's fantastic. This framework over here is incredible. This setup over here is incredible. So for any athlete, any person that wants to really come and enjoy what bodyboarding is like here in Iquique, and definitely come down to the World Tour event that's at your doorstep. We'll be having, you know, this is the second leg of the South American tour. We had Erika yesterday, some amazing surfing from Tristan and Amari, and they're looking to carry that momentum forward into this event, and I can only see things getting amazing and a lot more better. And here we go, some beautiful images from the water. Here we a couple of scores for you guys. While we've been giving you a little bit of history about the event, but a little bit of history about the place, we see the onshore wind trickling, classic Chilean onshore wind, Begonia.
Classic, yeah. It's a little unfortunate because we had perfect conditions right before we started, but well, you know how it is. You can control Mother Nature. It's actually really surfable. The good thing about Iquique, since it's reef break, you are always going to find good ramps and good shape of waves. So as you can see in the water right there on your screen, there's still 11 minutes and a half. The heats for these rounds are going to be 20 minutes heats and tops 12 waves and counting your best two waves. So in the water in red, we have Elisa Caro, Chilean, with a total of 6.84. We have Soraya Valdivieso, local from here. Here it comes. This is Cote Pulgar. Maria Jose Pulgar. Nice looking spin there for Cote. That's going to help her increase her campaign.
Yep.
And yeah.
Absolutely. Bigger for some of these ladies, this is the first time they have the opportunity to compete in a World Tour event. Beginning, you know, these are the first rounds. These are the rounds that, you know, people that's not seeded, you know, people that really feel that they can compete and they want to progress and advance their bodyboarding. This is the round number 1, which is your trials. Top 2 riders will make it through into the next round. Right now, Eliso Caro and Soria Valdivieso is sitting pretty in that first place. But let's talk a little bit about Ponta Dos. A-frame reef break. Super shallow on the low tides. The right-handers can't be ridden on the low tide, but the left hands on the left, well, the left hand on the low is very competitive throughout the day. A couple of seals jumping in the background. There's a nice little pull back shot for you guys as we see it offloading on the reef. It's a takeoff, it's the first section. You get barrel in the first section, then it opens up a bit, a lot of face, and then a lot of speed with that foam ball. Hit that section right there where it's peaking, and you can either get barreled or you can get a massive air move. Now, you live super close to this. You probably surf this wave every day.
Wait a minute, here comes Elisa. Elisa from El Tabo. This is the town for Alan Munoz. She comes from the same place as Alan Munoz, and she is a fearless competitor, as you can see there. Not even paying attention of the rocks right there. That's what it takes. She's actually wearing a helmet. That's pretty comfortable.
That's very clever. We know that we don't have massive tide movements here today. It's a bit of a neap tide. So the tide doesn't move a lot. It doesn't pull back a lot. It's not going to push much. So the reef is very exposed, and it's super shallow.
It is.
Not too exposed, but it's super shallow. So you have to be very careful and look after yourself.
Actually, there's Francisca right there. That it's not such a good place to be. I mean, she's going to do fine. There's a current there that is pushing her. Actually, there's a channel that you get out of the water from there. But you gotta know the thing. I'll tell you what happened there. The thing there is that you have to take care of your knees because it's
Yeah.
so shallow that it might get to. I mean, it might hurt you a little bit. You probably gonna go with the foam and just hit the rocks with your knees. But she's fine there, and she's got to be. She will have to hurry a little bit because there's still. I mean, there's 8 minutes and a half. It's not too much, and she has to paddle back. She can't paddle all the way straight. She has to take out her fins, and well, if I were her, I wouldn't take my fins off. I would just walk around the rocks and jump from the channel. The good thing is there's channels here.
Yeah, I saw that. So thank you for explaining that. I was going to ask you, what would be your best scenario now of where to go back into the channel and back into that? So great answer there. Thank you very much. Well, if you just joined us, welcome to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. And we cannot wait to bring you guys all the action. For the next week, we're going to have jam-packed. We got 3 divisions. The junior division, we've got the women's division, finally the women's tour kicking off again. And what a place for it to kick off is here in the colorful and beautiful Iquique. And then we got the pro men's division that will probably feature a little bit later in the weeks and the next coming days. The forecast looking very good, super fun, super consistent waves here in Iquique. One of those places, proper swell magnet. No matter how flat the ocean is, there's always
I love
something to surf here. And you're so lucky to grow up here, or to
All
live
the-
here. I mean, sorry.
Thank you. And that's Francisca. Yes, she didn't take her fin off. That's pretty smart of her. She's walking around the rocks and she's gonna be jumping to the right channel, which is the place that's gonna drag her easily back into the inside. There you can see it. She actually is from Iquique, but she lives in Antofagasta, so it's and she's been surfing so consistent throughout the local events. Actually, she did very well in Arica for the Flopos Prime, which was a local event. So yeah, we have 3 Iquiqueñans there: Soraya, Maria Jose, and Francisca, and Elisa from El Tabo, which is where Alan Munoz is from.
Oh, that's great. Earlier, I asked you a little bit about the women-specific tour here in Chile. How did that come about?
Well, I mean, but before the pandemic, we had our own women tour. It was called the Tour Femenino Chileno de Bodyboard, like feminine tour of bodyboarding. We had our own events, and we have prize money in. I mean, of course, in money we have a prize. I mean, a money purse. We had 2 divisions. We had amateur and we had professional, and it actually made the division grow very much. We had that for 2 years, and unfortunately, the pandemic arrived, and it's a little bit of a stop now. But there's a new directors. There's new directors for the Chilean Federation of Bodyboarding, and we're gonna be building a very solid tour. And I'm not sure if the feminine tour is gonna be in place again for this year, since we are almost at half of the first year. I mean, of the year. I'm sorry, but we will be seeing some good events for the girls for sure.
Well, thank you for that. Yes, this pandemic definitely made things a lot harder for all of us. But it's so great to see women's bodyboarding super healthy and large and in charge here in Chile. And you've just joined us. Welcome to the 2022 Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. It's my pleasure to be hanging out with Begonia Martinez and Fabio Aquino as we bring you all the action from all the ways. We're not going to miss a thing. Here we go, rider in a green, going down on that one. Oh, it's bouncy, bouncy, a little bit of onshore slop, but there's a little roll section, gets right through it. And for some of these ladies, this is the first time they are competing on a World Tour event. A little bit of nerves creeping in. You know, that big stage, heebie-jeebies that kind of gets to you sometimes. Before your heat, you think you're all cool and you're focused and you're ready to go, and then all of a sudden those heebie-jeebies kick in and you just don't know where you are.
It looks like you have been doing some competition as well, because that's exactly
Yes.
how it feels.
Yep, and that's why I'm sitting here today. The heebie-jeebies get me every single time. Well, round one, heat number one of the women's division. This is the trials. Top two riders will advance into round number two. And Begonia, I just did see your name in round number two. I'm so stoked that you will be competing.
I'm actually not in this. No, not in the following one. I'm in the third one because of the 2019 ranking. The IBC World Tour is respecting the 2019 ranking. So there's 2 rounds with seeded competitors. I'm going to be in the third round, and I'm so thrilled. I love this wave. It's actually my favorite from here. Well, I just want to say this is this event has Erizos' name. Erizos is a local brand. And wait a second, here comes Francisca coming back from the jaws of the rocks right there, but she's spinning there. That's going to help her campaign because she's only holding a 0.83 and a 2.50.
Yeah, she needs a 2.5 to get into that second place.
Yeah. So I was just saying that Erizos is the name sponsor for this event. Erizos is a brand created right here in Iquique by a passionate team that is constantly looking to improve. And this year, they're celebrating their 15th anniversary. So supporting this event felt the best way to celebrate it because the brand was born here, and it just goes along with its goal, which is push the sport growth and always taking into account all levels of bodyboarding and offering the best quality products with innovative designs and a fair price. So yeah, a local brand, Erizos, a brand that it's already established worldwide, and it's pretty cool to watch. I mean, to have a World Tour event here. So great opportunity for the brand.
Absolutely. And at the previous event in 2019, Erizos had 2 athletes win their divisions. And that is Joaquin Soto and Alan Munoz. So your stable of athletes are really, really good and very talented. Here we go. That's yellow up and riding. Unfortunately, just one of those waves that just washed wide over the reef. And Francisca McMahon managed to get a 2.5. She's up into 3rd position.
That's right. And we have Elisa Caro from El Tabo in the first position, solid. And Soraya Valdivieso, Iquiqueña, in the second position. Those 2 riders are going to be advancing. We are in the last minute and a half of this heat. And remember, this is the round number 1 of the women division from the Women World Tour. First event after 3 years. Thank you, the IBC World Tour. Here comes Elisa Caro. See what she can do on this one. She's going to go for the roll, I think, spinning. Well, Elisa in her last minute. Difficult conditions at the moment. It's a little bit mushy, and yeah, just a quick update in Spanish. Este es el primer hit de este gran evento del Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Con este hit estamos dando el puntapié de partida a este gran evento, y en el agua tenemos a la tabina Elisa Caro, ahora el líder de este hit, avanzando entonces a la siguiente ronda, y la iquiqueña Soraya Valdivieso también avanzando. Está Francisca McMahon de segunda posición, perdón, de tercera posición, y María José Pulgar también iquiqueña en cuarta posición. Esto se va ya, Dion. Últimos 15 segundos.
13 seconds ago, end of round number 1, heat number 1, in sight of the first heat here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. If you just joined us, welcome. Tune in on a nice Sunday afternoon here in Iquique. Here we go, Francisca McMahon. She's looking to change the situation, comes straight in for that one. And that is the end of our first heat. Well, here we go. We are in full swing for the 2022 Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. And please join us, share, let everybody know that we are live.
And there you can see Francisca leaving the competition area. And yeah, it's what a great way to start the Women World Tour, and a nice 8-frame wave. So there's a second heat coming up, and we have in the water will be red, Videl Piñeda, Emilia González, Giselle Caselli y Yamila Estefanía. I think Yamila is from Argentina. We will get those countries right next to it. I know for a fact Giselle Caselli is Iquiquenian.
Ooh.
Wide angles.
Is she one to watch out for?
Yes, yes, she's very good.
Fantastic.
And so there you can see with this beautiful shot. We're just going to hit a quick commercial break and going to be back. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's no commercial. We're going to be
That's
kicking right
better,
through.
yeah.
There's a lot of action in the water. Well, the 2022 Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful event. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that setup. People have their own little ramp, own little walkway, gangway to get into the water. And a little bit of a gauntlet, a little bit of a athlete zone going down there as they walk down it. But the setup here is incredible. Let me tell you this. We are running one of the most beautiful events here. The athletes area is incredible. We're not going to give everything away right now on the first go. We are going to be taking it easy, and then we'll take you guys through the whole setup, behind the scenes. We'll be watching what athletes are doing. We're going to see what they're going to be getting up to, how they warm up, take you guys through into the gears of the operation of this mammoth event that is being held here. Fabio, welcome.
Hello, Dion. Well, so good to be back with you here in the beautiful Iquique Punta Dos. Nice wave for bodyboard. We have rights, lefts, and we have the women's in the water. So nice to see the women's competing again the World Tour. Fala pessoal, estou aqui de novo com meu amigo Dion, da África do Sul, eu brasileiro. Uma honra enorme estar podendo falar para vocês em português. Estamos aí na segunda bateria da primeira fase da primeira etapa do circuito mundial IBC. Se vocês quiserem saber mais alguma novidade ou notícia, tirar alguma dúvida, pode ir diretamente na página da ibcworldtour.com. Lá você consegue tirar todas as suas dúvidas, consegue tirar via as próximas etapas. Vamos ter aí mais uma etapa aqui no Chile. Tivemos Arica semana passada, que terminou ontem, com uma excelente performance do Amaury Laverne. E hoje estamos já aqui em Arica, começando o evento com as meninas na água. 4 chilenas acabaram de competir a primeira bateria da primeira fase e agora a gente tem a segunda bateria. Se vocês puderem aí compartilhar o nosso link no YouTube ou o nosso site ou a nossa página do Instagram e Facebook. So good to be here again with you, my mate, my friend from South Africa.
Well, yeah, yesterday was absolutely mind-blowing. If there's anything to go to, we are in for one heck of a good year. We're now on the second stop of the South American leg, finding ourselves a little bit down the coast to Iquique. Fresh, beautiful place, a lot happening here, good vibe, and some amazing setups. So many ways in this little stretch here, and yeah, it's just such a cool place. If you just joined us, well, welcome to the 22 Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. It's my pleasure once again to bring you guys all the action alongside Fabio Cantino and Begonia Martinez. Fabio, I think I messed up your surname there. I'm sorry.
Fabio Aquino.
Dion.
Oh, we have a set on the back. Let's see if we have some action. And I want to say congratulations all the mothers around the world that is constantly looking to improve. This year they are celebrating the 15th anniversary in that. Wow.
Oh, that goes
Just
aboard.
saw Vidal trying a nice left over there, man, on the rocks.
Sure, but
I hope she's okay.
well, this
Again.
there's a 5-woman heat, 25 minutes.
She's on the rocks, man.
She's on the rocks. She's
My
looking
God.
that she's okay. She's handling herself well there, Fabio. Here we go. This is riding yellow. Our heat leader, Giselle, cruising down the line. Look at that little bowl. Identifies it. Goes for a little rollout. Oh, just almost on the top. I don't want to, not too sure if that's a completed maneuver, but a commitment. And there's here we go. That's right in black. Carla Leon. Did she manage to pull something out? No, she pulled into the back. A lot of Chileans in here. A lot of shuffling in that leader.
I hope Vidal, she's okay, man. I just saw that our
Yeah, that was
lifeguard
shallow, man. That was shallow.
going there again for her. So this year is the 15th year from Erizos brand. Oh, we have again the Hannah. So just to you guys know, there we have a green singlet in the water. For you guys, it's a white singlet. That's I just heard now.
Ah,
Okay, so
see,
the
thank you.
Emilia Gonzalez,
It's green.
she's green. You guys seeing white, but they are she has a green singlet. So Erizos brand, it's 15 years already on the market. They trying to grow the sport together with the best quality products and innovate design at a fair price. This is so good for the bodyboard market. And last year event, the two guys from the Erizos, they owned their divisions. Joaquim Soto in junior division and Alan Munoz in men's division. I think Alan was against the Brazilian guy, David Barbosa,
That's
on the
correct.
final.
Yeah, that's correct. He got that one. And it was so cool to actually have, you know, to have two Chileans winning, yeah, and also local riders as well. And I think that added just a more respect and stature to the event, showing that these guys know these ways, they know their conditions. They set up against the best in the world to come out on top. And Joaquin Soto, that junior rider, is someone to look out for here as well. I reckon he's going to go all the way. He's an incredible rider. Oh my goodness, I think Vidal must have been rolled a little bit over the heat. She seems a little bit injured.
I think
I hope
so,
she can
dear.
really recover. And it's always unfortunate to see one of our athletes getting hurt. Punta dos, an A-frame wave, high-risk maneuver, high-risk wave, super shallow. It really, you know, when you commit down the face of that wave, it'll be clever to know where the rocks are, where the danger areas are. And like we said before, some of these ladies, the first time they're competing, not possibly the first time they're surfing here, but the conditions are a little bit challenging. There is onshore wave, Fabio. So, yeah, just shame, man. I really hope she's okay.
I hope so. At least she's getting in alone. Huh? It's not on the jet ski or with our lifeguard. Oh, no, Giselle is still on the lead with 9.10. Yarmila on the red singlet is 3.83 with 2 waves.
All right, she needs a 6.6
Yeah.
for that first position, so she needs a manga.
She needs a very good wave, and Giselle is still on the lead. And we have Carla with 2 waves, so total 3.5. She needs a 1.44 to get in second position. Vidal Pineda, she has 2 points, and Emilia Gonzalez 2 points as well. But Vidal, it's out of the water already, huh?
There she is getting
I
medical
hope
attention.
she's okay.
Really hope she's okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes, 30 seconds ago at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Super pumped to be here with you guys. We are buzzing from yesterday, and we are, woo, man, that was the day of days. 4 tenths by Amari in the final day. It was incredible riding. Tristan getting 10th. And that heat, that finals, you know, if Tristan landed 1 or 2 of his maneuvers on those big right-handers, it would have been super close. And so let's have the scenario as we go into live action. We'll come back to the Cara Leon. Nice little, unfortunately, that wind chop just catching that rail and throwing off aboard.
Oh, we have our spectators outside.
Loving the Red Bulls.
Yeah, loving those cans. Yeah, man, yesterday was insane, Dion. I can tell you it was one of my best days on my bodyboard career, man.
I saw it in your eyes, and you were so quiet afterwards. It gave us a time to reflect on. Sometimes you just can't process what you see or believe what you're actually seeing in real life. And it's almost like yesterday was just superhuman. Superhuman feat from Amaury Laverne. Tristan Roberts leaving nothing on the table, going for the biggest ramps that he can find. Focusing on the right-handers, Mars just sitting on the left. And surfing the less alone, basically. And same for Tristan, surfing those right-handers alone. Big backflips, big air reverses. There's a lot of white water pushing out there. And I heard you earlier having a conversation with Mike about yesterday. How did that go?
Man, Mike just came to us and he was like in shock too. Like, I think oh, we have action. Yarmila trying this. Oh, nice 360. Cool. Pulling the barrel. Let's see if he can make it. Oh my God, in front. In front of the rocks.
Oh, being too tombstone there, she pops up. She looks all right.
She's good, man. She wants to charge, huh? She's trying to charge hard.
She's definitely charging. You can see the jet ski there, making sure that they're safe.
Come.
Coaching them out back into the rip ball. That was incredible. Yarmila Estefania charging down the face of a mega little bowl. Super cool. I love this. I'm so pumped that women's bodyboarding is back, ladies and gentlemen. So good. So good.
Yarmila, you charging.
Yeah.
We're loving this. Yeah, Mike just came to me and to you, Dion, today, and he was telling us he thinks was the best hit so far, like bodyboarding, surfing, all the high score waves was untouchable, I think. It was the best hit so far.
Exactly. He said, like, please correct me if I'm wrong, if I understood it correctly, is saying that it was the highest heat score by a person or a collective, the highest scores in one heat by a competitor ever.
Ever. You're correct.
His lowest score, I think, was a 7.8, and then it's 8s, 9s, and 2 10s. And combining that, it must have been, And for Mike to say that, and for you as well, both of you have competed together in many occasions throughout the history of bodyboarding, from the GOB, from the APB, from here we are now. Oh, nice and riding. Nice little one there by Carla Leon. Spin to win. That is the recipe for today.
For sure. Spin and then another maneuver. She will make the score she needs. Yeah, that's what I understood too about Mike. He told us, I think it was Shani Dorian. He made like 3 10s. But he didn't have like the backup, like the fourth wave. And Amaury had like 10, 9 point something, 9.6. And then 8 point something too. It was
wild.
Let me check here because I have this in my phone.
All right, well, while you're checking, I'm going to give you guys a situation update in the water. Giselle Caselli with a 9.1. And she's firmly in the lead with Yarmila Estefania with a total score of 6.33, needing that 5.27 for that first position. We've unfortunately seen Vidal Pineda retiring from this heat after making contact with the reef. She is receiving medical attention, and we wish her a speedy and beautiful recovery. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, welcome to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro and the beautiful, colorful Iquique. And we can't wait to bring you a whole week full of action from this Sunday, the 8th to the 14th. Look at the birds diving in that bait ball. So much wildlife, so much action in the water. That's the most beautiful thing. Oh, there she is. She seems to be walking. She seems to be okay. That is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Vidal, we wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah, Vidal, que você consiga aí se recuperar desse acidente. Um acidente muito ruim. E agora a gente tem a camiseta azul indo para a esquerda, tentando um 360 e mais uma vez caindo ali muito perto da pedra. É perigoso onde ela está ali. Dio, again, the Yarmila is trying hard to get the lead. 360 didn't make it and straight into the rocks, man.
She's hungry. She's hungry for that win. And I think we'll probably see her moving into the next round and probably giving some of the other ladies a good run for their money. As we see the wind still playing a bit of a factor, a lot of texture on the water, but the reef still producing some fun, contestable waves. Carla Leon, now we've seen her do a nice little spin. Can she pull off another one? There she goes into the flats. Beautiful spin. Looking for that second section. Sees a rock and pulls out right in the most critical section.
And we have our green singlet, actually Emilia Gonzalez, but not too good that wave. So you still have the priorities, huh? You guys can see like Gisele Casselli has the first priority. Emilia just surfed that wave, he was on second priority. And now second priority goes for Iamila. Sorry, Iamila. And then third goes for Carla Leon.
Yeah, that's
It's
correct.
beautiful we have the priority system here.
Fantastic. Even in these trial rounds, it really gives the ladies the full spectrum, the full experience of what it takes to be competing on the World Tour. As we said earlier, some of these ladies, this is some of their first World Tour event, and it's so cool to see them here sending it. Here's our lead hitter, Giselle. Beautiful bottom turn, beautiful spin, just hooks that rail, just couldn't come around. I'm sure she'll be pretty bummed about that one.
And we have 10 seconds to go. Gisele trying to improve her score, and now we have our rider here, Amelia, trying to pull in. She pulled in, she
got a
made
medal.
it.
On the buzzer. On the buzzer, she gets a buzzer. That's epic.
Really nice stuff from Yarmila. They charge, huh, those both ladies.
Look at where she is, dude. Look at where she is.
Wow.
She's on the rocks.
Man.
She literally rode that barrel on the white water over the rocks. Now, wow, are we going to see a little bit of situation change for that lead? Yarmila Estefano, she got a little cover up, full commitment. Let's just give her a 10 for commitment. That was incredible. So she needs a 5.27. Round number 1, heat number 2. Is it going to be Yarmila or is it going to be Giselle taking it out and advancing into the next round? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for some scores to drop. Head over to the IBC World Tour and you can watch a live stream over there as well. And it's literally, she's trying to paddle onto the dry rocks again there. Let's wait for those scores. Let's see if we will have a new heat winner or if it's going to be Giselle. As we stay with you guys, welcome to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Here we go. She took the lead at the last second. A buzzer as what we will call it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a really cool heat. You can see she's super stoked, Fabio. Man, that was commitment. She ended up on the dry rocks after taking that wave. That was incredible. I will definitely give a high five for that one. Now she gets back into the channel. You can see the lifeguards ready to help, and they know that is a risky wave. Super shallow, beautiful place. Isn't that our hotel?
No, there's not our hotel, but beautiful Iquique, beautiful mountains. So good to see those girls charging like maniacs. Beautiful wave from our last wave from the blue singlet. Congratulations, you got first place, and let's go for the next heat, next round. That's the second round from the women's division. Second stop of the South America League here in Chile, in a beautiful Arique. With if you guys just turn in, I'm now with my friend Bego from Chile, from Iquique, from local girl.
How lucky am I to be called your friend? Thank you for that. Anyways, how lucky I am to be called your friend. Thank you very much, Fabio. I'm so glad to have this event here. The Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. It's such a pleasure to receive everyone here. This wave is one of my favorites, as I've been saying. But in the water, we have the second heat of round number 1. I'm sorry. This is the heat number 1 of round number 3. I mean,
No.
Oh, whoa.
Round 2,
Oh, yeah.
heat 1.
Exactly. Oh, well.
She's too excited to be in local spot, and now we have
Danicelli.
Danicelli.
Well, Danicelli from Antofagasta, Chile. Hannah Saavedra, she's from Peru. Wait a minute, this is Francis Aoto. Nice looking roll there for Francis. She is from Brazil, I thought, but she's got the PR, so it's got to be Portugal.
Acho que Francis é do Brasil.
Também
eu acho.
Ela é.
Eu acho que Francis é do Brasil, com a camiseta vermelha. Agora a gente tem aí a camiseta branca. Na verdade, a camiseta verde, pessoal, mas tá como branca aí para vocês, a Hannah Saavedra.
De Peru.
de Peru. Então a gente tem aí 2 chilenas, uma peruana e uma brasileira, eu
Eso
acho.
es, sí, es cierto. Es así. Bonito rolo para Francis. Ahí está Yamila, la argentina, con su amigo Gastón, saliendo del agua. Un par de amigos argentinos. Bien, ahí buen trabajo para la Argentina que en el último los últimos segundos cambiaba la situación con un tubo. Hay un tubito, ¿no? También fue un poco complicado esa entrada, pero qué bueno, ya está súper feliz. Me lo había comentado, me había dicho, amiga, si me sale un tubo, ya sabes, ahí voy con todo. Ella le gusta correr olas pesadas, así como México, y es pues, bastante entregada. Well, for everyone that is just tuning in, this is the very first day for the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. The second stop for the South American leg of the IBC World Tour, and this is the first event for the World Women Division. We just come from Arica for the first event of the men professional division. And wait a second, there's a split big situation there. It's Elisa going to the right. Elisa Caro coming from winning her first hit. And here he comes Francis, not much there. It's a little bit complicated, the wave. I tell you what, Fabio, when the wave is like that, we don't even surf here.
Yeah, it's dangerous. For me, it's very dangerous what we've been having now. And Elisa, she's using a helmet too. So the last hit we have Yamila from Chile. They say Chile, but it's she's
She's
from
from Argentina.
Argentina.
Yeah.
And she took 2 waves, best score so far, 6.33. Emília, foi muito bom, muito bom. Eu adorei ali como ela pegou aquele tubo e a força que ela teve para sair do tubo e terminar a onda ali em cima das pedras foi realmente incrível. So we have now no.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad she didn't go there.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna, as you know, we are going to be mixing some languages here for you. Get all the information in your language. We are trying to cover as many languages as we can. Of course, it can be all the languages in the world, but the main ones for our sport, which is English, Spanish, Portuguese, and I'll be throwing some French whenever there's a rider. I mean, do my best with a lot of love and respect for everyone. And in here we have mainly Spanish speakers, so there might be more audience that speaks Spanish, so I might be throwing some more Spanish. And of course we do have Francis from from Brazil, so Fabio is going to be taking some Portuguese. Oh, well, that's
Beautiful,
Carla.
beautiful stuff there.
Well, she's not feeling well. I mean, no one likes to lose. That's her boyfriend, Raimundo Quintana. He did such a great job back in Arica as well. He's from the south part of Chile. So, well, I mean, don't worry. You will get more chances. We are going to Antofagasta after here. There's another stop for the women division, and here she comes.
Okay, we have our girl Hannah Saavedra in the green singlet. Nice
Nice.
roll on the rocks. I really like that. Improve his speed to get a kind of through the lip roll on the left, on the right. And I think she's using a helmet too. How is important to use a helmet here, Bego?
I mean, I have never used it, and usually people don't really look at that. That's from the previous heat. Usually, nobody actually wears them here because you know what? Actually, you hurt your knees, your back. You hurt more usually you hurt your back here, your shoulders. I don't even remember if I have seen someone cutting their head. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever it makes you feel comfortable. It's fine, you know.
Yeah, because we have 2 girls in the heat now using helmets, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's shallow, guys, and I can say like today I was in the water and I hit the reef in the second wave. Look, we have now Francis again doing the roller.
Nice.
Nice wave, nice, beautiful size. Francis doing good. And now we have our girl on Elisa Caro from Chile. Let's see what she can do it. Wow, try and roll. Unfortunately, didn't complete.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna throw some info in Spanish. Así que gente que está recién sintonizando es Hanna Saavedra, la peruana, con ese rolo que le salió bien bonito. Estaba en primera posición, pero ahora Francis, claro, logra hacer 2 rolos Francis y está en la primera posición, la brasilera. Aquí se viene la respuesta de Hanna, que la lycra que ven ahí es verde. Todavía no han llegado las lycras, un pequeño retraso que ya saben cómo es, pero por eso la verde es la que simboliza el blanco en su pantalla. Así que la verde es Hanna Saavedra, la hija del Mutan Saavedra, el peruano con tanta trayectoria. En tercera posición está la tabina Elisa Caro y en cuarta posición está Daniceli Vallejos, antofagastina. Así que vamos a ver. Todo puede pasar en estos hits. Son hits de 20 minutos. Solo avanzan 2 chicas para la próxima ronda. Y esta es la ronda número 2. Este es el hit número 1. Y vamos a tener... esta ronda tiene 4 hits, ¿ya? Así que después de esta ronda, vamos a ver la primera ronda de la categoría junior masculino con 4 hits.
Okay, let's see. We have a split pick over there. Daniceli Valejo, she tried 360, and I think Elisa was trying to go right, but the waves just closed in front of her. Ok, vou falar um pouco aqui de português agora. Nós estamos na segunda etapa da perna sul-americana do novo circuito IBC World Tour. Esse é o Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, apresentado pela Prefeitura de Iquique e organizado pela Cormudep.
Tem uma ondinha aí, bonito para Hanna. Esta chica está creciendo fuerte, ¿eh? Yo la vi en el frontón este año y estaba, atención.
Temos também a camiseta vermelha, Francis, aí dando um belíssimo rolo.
Está muito forte, Francis, né?
Melhor onda eu acho que dela, hein, Belo?
Sim, é muito bonito. Achei, gostei.
Bastante velocidade, atacando o lip, é isso que os juízes querem ver. E tá sem medo da pedra.
Não tem água lá?
Não tem água. E a Bego é local, gente. Ela sabe surfar aqui. Ela já falou que não pega onda aqui quando tá assim, né? Que tá difícil, tem vento, a maré não tá... A maré até que tá boa, porque a maré tá indo para a maré cheia. Mas realmente quando é fundo de pedra e tá ventando, fica muito ruim.
Ainda assim, não tem muita água, muito raso aí.
Muito raso.
Mas você sabe que acho que as meninas estão esquecendo isso. Acho que a gente tem que esquecer um pouquinho, né? Para conseguir fazer os pontos.
Com certeza tem que esquecer, ainda mais no campeonato, primeira etapa do circuito mundial, o Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Falar um pouquinho da marca da Erizos em português. A marca foi criada em Iquique, exatamente aqui onde a gente está agora, em 2007, por um time apaixonado pelo esporte, sempre em constante evolução. Esse ano a marca completa 15 anos no mercado. E ela é patrocinadora e dando nome a esse evento aqui, que é a segunda etapa do circuito IBC. Sempre trabalhando para o crescimento do esporte, oferecendo produtos de alta qualidade, alto nível técnico com um preço acessível. Ano passado, 2 atletas do time da Erizos venceram aqui em Iquique. O Joaquim Soto, um garoto assim, nome para vocês guardarem aí, venceu na Júnior, e o Alan Munhoz nos homens. O Alan ficou ontem em Arica em 5º lugar.
Sim.
Perdendo para o Tanner McDaniel.
É isso.
Então assim, Erizos realmente sempre apoiando aí o bodyboard. E se vocês chegaram agora...
Olha que bonito,
olha que
né?
bonito. Olha que estrutura, gente, que vocês estão vendo. Aquela estrutura é a parte técnica, a gente está aí bem embaixo dos juízes, para quem vocês não sabem, a galera toda que ajuda a gente aí na transmissão são brasileiros também. Agradecer a galera, o time do Luciano. Tá todo mundo ali trabalhando pra gente. E ao lado, que a gente não conseguiu ver ainda, tem a parte dos atletas, Bego. Eu fiquei muito feliz com isso. Eu
Gostaste?
gostei muito, eu gostaria até de estar competindo ali. Mas eu tô muito feliz aqui. Agora a gente tem ação. We have action. Back to the water, look at this.
Hannah.
Hannah again. She's in second. Hannah tá em segunda ali, tentando pegar aquele lugar aí da Francis, mas a Francis já está com 2 notas, Bego. 6,17
Duas boas.
e 6,67.
Sim, duas boas notas aí pela Francis. E tem muita gente assistindo do Brasil agora.
Ah, tem? Vamos ver, vamos ver. Vamos conectar com essas pessoas. Olha o replay da Francis, a velocidade que ela pegou na onda, uma boa cavada. Um true the lip jogando o cabelo no estilo, hein? Gostei também. Gostei bem.
Jogando o cabelo, exatamente.
Mas vamos aí, Bego, quem é que tá falando aí com a gente? Muitas meninas? É bom ver as meninas, que hoje é Dia das Mães, gente, no Brasil. Feliz Dia das Mães para todas as mães do Brasil, todas as mães ao redor do mundo. Eu sei que todo dia é dia de mãe, a gente tem sempre que agradecer nossas mães, mas hoje é um dia especial e a gente tem a Danicele.
Aquí viene Daniceli Vallejo, la antofagastina. Está buscando, ella solo busca la oportunidad para pegarle bien ahí, sin miedo. Wow, ese lugar es un poco peligroso, ¿ah? Ya vimos el año pasado la vencedora, la ganadora de este evento, Anaís Vélez, que creo que no pudo asistir. Ella le pegaba ahí y la llamamos Roquita, porque estaba ahí pegándose contra todas esas piedras. De todas formas, no se preocupen, ese es un lugar tranquilo. Lo único, un poco las rodillas que puede golpearse. Lo mejor que ella puede hacer ahí es salirse. Ir derecho no es tan buena opción, es salirse y retomar el canal. Ahí está un grupito de argentinos, está la playa llena. Si estás acá en Iquique, de verdad te recomendamos que vengas a ver. Atención que se viene Hannah. Bonito.
Hannah,
muy
boa
bien.
cavada, hein? Hannah, ó.
Sigue.
Uau,
Sí.
gostei, 360 agora, mais um rolo.
Muy bien, para la chica de Perú. Muy joven es Hannah. Vamos a ver, ¿dónde está el Perú ahora sintonizando? Esta era Elisa. Wow, sí, las chicas, mira, te digo, no le está importando nada, Fabio. Las chicas están a todas, de verdad, ahí está lleno de piedras.
Ok, Bego, we have Dion with the last winner, the Barrel Girl. Let's go for Dion.
Guys, I'm here with your heat. Carmela, that was just a nuts barrel. Buzzer on the rocks, on the buzzer. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay, thank you. Gracias, estoy muy contenta, muy emocionada. El último tubo fue como dijo 12 segundos y tuve que agarrar esa ola, así que estoy muy contenta y muy emocionada.
Yeah, I'm sure you're very happy for that one. You won the heat, you're into the next round. Anyone else you want to say hello to back home?
Yes, si no fuera por mis amigos, por mi familia, mi marido y mi hijo no estaría acá, así que muchas gracias. En representación a todas las mujeres de Argentina que me las traje acá conmigo, como les dije, así que bueno, gracias por el apoyo.
All right, thank you very much. Great to see you in the next heat. Guys, back to you.
Oh, that was insane, Dio.
What
So
a nice
good.
interview. She was actually thanking everyone. She said, thanks to my family and my husband and my little son. And here she comes. Hannah, she's looking to get that first position. It's not enough for her to be in the second position. She wants to get that 764. La peruana Hannah va con todo, cero miedo. Muy bien ahí, muy bien, muy buen trabajo. Veo mucha evolución en el surfing de Hannah. Yo como digo, la conocía en el frontón, ya se veía, ¿sabes? Sin miedo. Ella, bueno, viene un papá con mucha experiencia que es Jorge Saavedra, el Mutan, pero wow, la verdad que la veo surfeando muy bien, la veo sin miedo. Ella es bien joven, Fabio, yo creo que ella debe tener, si no me equivoco, si alguien sintonizando del Perú me pueda corregir, me parece que Hannah debe tener algo así como 14 años. I think Hannah is 14 years old. If someone is tuning in from Peru and can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she's 14.
It is so nice to see all those girls charging. If you guys just turn in, we are at Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. That's our second stop of the South America League from our new World Tour, IBC World Tour. I don't know what's Danicelli asking for. And now we have Francis again.
Francis Aoto, she's showing some dominance.
She's trying to improve his scores. Okay, so we have now the blue singlet trying a roll. Unfortunately, she made it. She made it.
Was that a roll?
Yeah, it was a roll
wow.
into the barrel. Was crazy. Actually, she's using the helmet, so she don't care. She go for it.
Right. Well done there for Elisa. And well, I get a confirmation. Let's see, Daniel Flores dice que Hannah tiene 14, pero Racer dice que tiene 13.
Okay, so it's still very young, 13 or 14. It's very young lady from Perú.
Está el futuro del bodyboard peruano femenino garantizado. Qué bueno ver este progreso que tiene Hannah. Muy buen performance, tan joven, surfeando acá con riders muy buena. Mira, Danicelli es muy buena competidora también. Ella tiene 2 títulos de campeona nacional. Atención, justamente de quien estaba hablando. Y no le ha ido muy bien en este hit. Y Elisa, que es una chica también bastante joven. Yo creo que Elisa debe tener tal vez unos 18, 19 años. Y también es muy buena competidora. Y mira qué buen trabajo el de Hannah Saavedra y de Francis. Bueno, nada que decir. Sabemos que Francis es una súper buena competidora brasilera. Vamos a ver, aquí viene de nuevo la peruana. No, nada.
Okay, Bego, I have a new information come straight from our YouTube chat. If you guys just turn it in, enjoy us in our YouTube channel. Do Brasil, Márcia Paraguaçu, dando um alô aí para você. Obrigado pela informação. A Francis é atleta do Paraná. É brasileira lá do Paraná, do sul do Brasil, onde tem muitas atletas femininas. Dá um alô aqui para o Alexandre Menezes também, que está torcendo para a Francis. E agora a gente tem de novo a nossa segunda colocada da bateria, tentando ali uma onda boa. Lisa. Ela está em segundo, eu acho.
Ah, mudou. Trocou.
Eu acho que está em segundo, eu não sei.
Não, era a Hannah.
Era a Hannah que estava? Então, eu me desculpa aí, eu estava aqui olhando. E tem muita gente do Peru, realmente. A Márcia está torcendo muito para a França, vai dar a França na cabeça. Vamos ver, galera. Se vocês estão aí no nosso chat, por favor, comentem, compartilhem. A gente está online aqui trazendo. E de novo, Francis na onda, botando uma velocidade tremenda, dando um rolo, caindo na parede da onda. Francis está pegando bem, hein,
Francis está dando aula, posso dizer, porque ela está surfando muito. Aquí tem Hannah, la peruana, una de las revelaciones que hemos visto, de verdad, muy buen performance, porque no es lo mismo pasar, digamos, con maniobras más básicas. Hannah está pasando con maniobras buenas, ya se puso 2 rolos, combinaciones, buscó un tubo. No, de verdad muy bien. Estoy bien contenta por esta atleta joven peruana y también por todas las demás. Vamos a esperar. Sé que hubo olas corridas, Fábio.
Eu me confundi, Bego, porque as duas estão com o capacete.
Claro, normal.
Eu vi o capacete e já me confundi. Desculpa vocês aí, desculpa os peruanos. Ela realmente foi muito bem na bateria.
Sim, normal, não tem problema. É mais, como a gente não tem a lycra branca, então é possível de se confundir. Para quienes recién están sintonizando, esto es el Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, un evento organizado por la Cormudepi presentado por la ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique. Estamos en la preciosísima ola Punta 2, una ola de derecha e izquierda, súper versátil. Hoy tenemos un poco de viento, no es la mejor condición, pero tampoco es imposible surfear de esta manera, ya lo vimos, muy buen performance de la brasilera Francis y de Hannah también Saavedra. Vuelve entonces al lado mío, quien va a ser más inglés, mi compañero Dion Mayer. Dion, welcome back. How is the beach?
The beach is vibing. There's so much energy, such good vibes out there. I bumped into Joanna, to Alex, to Sari. They're all sitting there watching everything. Gave kudos to our previous heat winner for that commitment on the barrel, and she parked herself right on that dry reef. That was mental.
12 minutes before the heat was over. That was some commitment.
Yeah, that was right on the buzzer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, round 2, heat number 2 at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. If you just joined us, welcome. We got the women's, we got the pro juniors and the pro men throughout this entire event, running from the 8th till the 14th of May. Very excited to be here with you guys. Back-to-back action from Arica, and finding ourselves here in the most beautiful place in Chile, Iquique.
It is one of the most beautiful. The thing with Iquique is like it's a urban reef, so it's full of breaks at the moment. You can come here and you will be able to surf at least in 24 different points. It's packed of waves. It's all, not all, because we have some sandy beaches, but mainly reef breaks, rock bottoms, and equally as good. Oh, look at that. That's the athlete zone. Have an athlete there. We have a wetsuit dryer.
Nice sunglasses.
Oh, right. Yeah, stylish.
Probably took his mom's because he forgot his. Super cool. Well, yeah, that athlete zone, Begonia. Please tell us a little bit more about the athlete zone.
Yeah, well, but now in the water we have in red Mayla Venturin, and I'm so glad to see her back in the competition. Mayla is such a great competitor from Brazil. We have in white Antonia Castro. Remember, white is using the green singlet. We are waiting for the official rash guards. They have a little thing and haven't arrived, but they will be here for tomorrow. And Pascual Vallejo in yellow.
Yeah, Pascual Vallejo, Antonio Castro, and Mela Venturin. 17 minutes, 50 seconds. 20-minute heat. Stop to wave. 12 wave count. Cannot surf more than 12 waves, but we haven't seen that yet. And the waves, very competitive, super fun, a little bit of onshore, but hey, it's still cool.
But guys, you have to wait and see how this gets. Wait a minute, here comes, oh wait, well, blue, we don't have it there, but it's Soraya Valdivieso. I recognize her. She's local. She's going for this right. Nice looking roll there for Soraya. Let's see if she can land it. Fortunately, not able to. Well, on your screen, you cannot see her name, but she is, yeah, right there. Thank you, production. So, yes, Soraya Valdivieso from here, from Iquique. Just starting her campaign there.
Yeah, what do you go? Oh, here we go. I'm going to ask you that question. Mela on a cracker. Hooks through the lip. Banks a solid roll for herself. And she will be stoked for that. And, oh, definitely. Oh, double action. That's rather in green and white on your scorecards, Antonia, just pulling out of that one.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you guys, Mayla is such a fearless competitor. I saw her in 2013 here in El Flopos, where we're coming from, and it was massive. Bigger than what we saw.
Whoa, and that was big.
And she was fearless.
Was she charging?
Yeah.
Damn.
She serves amazing.
That's fantastic.
She serves amazing, and I think she's over 40.
Just another reason to love women's bodyboarding. Chile is right up top there. The world needs to take lessons. Guys, let's get together, build something around the world. Let's bring women's bodyboarding back. Let's bring it back and make it huge. It is so cool to watch, especially just having everybody involved here, Begonia.
Right, that's completely true. I think for us to be starting the tour, the Women World Tour here, it's a very good chance to show the world. Some girls have been training so hard. As Hannah, for example, she really impressed me in the previous heat, and it's this place is perfect for this. The only thing today, we have a little bit of a wind. If you would have seen how it was until, I think it was until 11:30 or so, it was glassy and pumping both sides. And guys, believe me, you're gonna see a big show here when this thing gets to point. You can't miss it.
Super pumped for that, Begonia. And yes, if 2019 was anything to go about how the guys were sending it, Man, we're in for an absolute treat. Such a different wave, different ways on tour. We like to showcase the rider's capability in being able to perform in many different ways, not just only the perfect, big, clean, mega ramps, but this one is different. This one has its first section. It's a nice little replay. Look at this. Sees that section, hooks her well, boom, rolls through the lip and into the flats, holding on and driving the bus.
Yeah, well, just a little quick update in Spanish. En el agua está Mayla Venturín, que era ese replay, perdón, que acabamos de ver. Mayla Venturín tiene un estilazo, es una rider brasilera con una experiencia gigante. Ahora ya no le dieron el puntaje completo porque fue un poco accidentada la caída. En segunda posición está la iquiqueña Soraya Valdivieso, que intentaba un rolo, que si lo hubiese entrado le hubiesen dado una muy buena puntuación. Todavía Antonia Castro y Pascual ¿Valejo? ¿Alguien? Yo no creo que sea de Pascual Valejo. Aquí viene Soraya Valdivieso, vamos a ver. Logra una derecha que tiene una bonita forma. Vamos a ver si logra conectar con lo que es la sección, la tercera sección. Tienes ahí una sección, la primera se ve muy buena en pantalla, señores, y tal vez muchos de ustedes dirán, ¿por qué no le pegó a la primera? La primera tiene muy poca agua, y la segunda menos. Entonces, normalmente nosotros cuando surfeamos aquí en el free surfing, le pegamos más a la tercera sección, y hoy se está cayendo, es un poco difícil, donde hay bastante viento. Atención, aquí viene una ola importante, no mucho ahí.
Oh, nothing there. For that wave looked a little good. Look at the families chilling on the beach. Nice little Sunday afternoon here in Iquique on the beach with the family. Super cool day. Everybody watching the women's action, feeling the vibe out here. And it's such a cool place. Beautiful promenade to take some early morning walks, ride your bicycle, grab a cup of coffee. And that is one of the many cool things of Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro and beautiful town of Iquique.
Iquique full of waves. Urban Reef is being called. More than 24 breaks you can surf here in less than 12 kilometers.
That's
so
nuts.
you can walk.
That's
you saw
nuts.
it. It's crazy. It's really it's amazing. It's just a blessed place, and not only that, the consistency of the swells. It's really a joke. There's waves all year long.
That's incredible. If you want to surf, if you're a traveling surfer, you want a new surf destination on your radar, Chile is probably right up there as #1 right now with over 4,000 kilometers of coastline. There are many undiscovered setups, undiscovered points. Place like Iquique with 24 different waves in one little place. You walk to the next one, grab a surf, grab a coffee, on to the next one. Reef breaks, slabbies, and some fun reef breaks. 11 minutes, 55 seconds. And our rider in blue, Soraya, with a 2.9, sitting in the first place. A little bit of a quiet heat. Ladies still finding the feet. And I'm sure we'll see some fun action come the closer end of this heat.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. We are also going to be seeing the juniors. They are coming from 2 events in Peru. So it's going to be pretty fun to watch. In this event, we are only having the junior male division. When we go to Antofagasta, we're going to be seeing all the divisions that the IBC World Tour has this year. So if you're curious and you want to know what's for calendar this year for schedule, make sure to visit the ibcworldtour.com. That's our official website, and everything is there. And please also make sure to follow the social media for the IBC. It's the IBC World _tour. Also, the social media for this event, which is Iquique Bodyboard. You can also follow Erizos Surf Brand, which is the name sponsor. And it looks like it's Fabio ready with the winner of the last heat. Fabio, take it away.
Okay, guys, I'm here with the last winner, Francis Aoto from Brazil. E aí, Francis, como foi ali aquelas manobras que você fez? Vi que você mandou um rolo muito bom. Como é que foi essa primeira bateria?
Foi muito boa, eu consegui no começo já achar umas ondas boas, e daí me deu uma tranquilidade, e é a primeira vez que eu estou correndo o circuito mundial fora do Brasil, então estou muito feliz.
Como é que foi esse negócio que você me falou que você esqueceu que tinha pedra?
Então, ontem eu me deitei nas pedras ali, né? Tô até com as costas roxas. E daí me deu um medo, assim. Mas daí eu pensei assim, não, eu tenho que fazer aquilo que eu sei e esquecer que as pedras estão ali. Depois a gente vê.
Congratulations, Francis. So we see you in the next round. She said that she was like no scare about the rocks because she touched the rocks already. It's her first time in the World Tour, and she's very happy to be in the next round. Back to you guys, Bego and Dion.
What a nice interview there for Francis, saying she forget about the rocks and wait a second, here comes Soraya. Let's see if she can find if she, oh well, not much there for Soraya, and it was Myla Venturin changing the situation. Let's see if we have that replay, but here comes Antonia Castro. Antonia is going for the lefts, but haven't been able to complete any maneuvers. But yeah, what? Look at that, a 7 good Myla. Let's see if the production can offer the replay for that wave. I think we saw it during the interview.
That's wild. 7.5 right in these conditions is epic. That is an excellent score right now, ladies and gentlemen. Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, welcome. If you've just joined us, let us know where you are tuning in from. Share, jump over to ibcworldtour.com, have a look-see at everything else. As you see one of the athletes, wave caller, looking at them, looking for a situation in the water to be announcing. It's difficult for the sound to travel with the onshore wind. Sometimes it's hard to feed information to everybody in the water if the wind is blowing the sound waves away. But Mela Venturin with a nasty and a lovely 7-point ride, putting herself in that 9.15, one of the highest scores we've seen so far. Round 2, Heat 2 of the women's. Right after this will be, here's that little replay. Let's see what goes on here. Nice little setup. Sees that section, waits for it. Beautiful roll into the flats. Oh, wait, there's another one?
Yes.
There is.
That's Myla. Myla, she's fearless. Oh, great competitor. Thank you very much, production, for that amazing replay. So Myla Venturin finding a 7-point ride there, leaving such a long distance for the rest of the competitors. Now, Soraya Valdivieso is needing a 7.40 to advance to the first position, and Antonia Castro and Pascual Vallejo have it a little bit more difficult. It all comes down probably at this point right now. I'm not saying for the rest of the heat, but it's coming down to the second position for them.
Oh yeah, the fight is for second. The fight is to make it into the next round. Top 2 riders will advance. 20-minute heats, 12 wave count, and your top 2 scores will put you on the scorecard, as we see a 2.17 and a 7, and a 1.6 and a 1.77. A couple of incomplete maneuvers, and the ladies just keeping busy, hunting those little flat spin sections and looking for little rolo opportunities.
Oh, well, a little update in Spanish is Myla Venturin cambió la situación durante la entrevista, lo pudimos ver con ese picture in picture y también el replay que nos ofrecieron. Logró un 7 puntos con un 2.17, seguro va a buscar un backup score en este tiempo que falta. Y está en la primera posición, dejando a Soraya Valdivieso necesitando un 7.40 para avanzar a la segunda. Antonia y Pascual la tienen un poquito más difícil. Ellas necesitan... Pascual no está compitiendo, me parece, no la veo por ningún lado. Pues Antonia necesita, solamente debe buscar la segunda posición. Ahí tenemos a Soraya levantando la mano, ahí tienen, estos son los scores. Antonia busca un 2.34 nada más para avanzar a la segunda posición en clasificar, así que Soraya tiene que cuidarse y tratar de cambiar esos scores para no perder esa segunda posición. Es importante, ¿no? De esa forma ella avanza y continúa avanzando, ¿no? Esto es el Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. Un evento, miren qué linda, Nicole Caleros, también tantos años que no la veía en competencia. She's from Brazil, and she's a very good competitor also from Brazil.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, this is Myla. Let's see.
Heat leader charging down the face, looking for that second section, Ponto Dos, boom, lands it, and just getting stuck in that white water. There it is, unfortunately not making, but what a beautiful shot that was of our next heat going in. sorry, I do apologize if I interrupted you, but this is our next heat, and you did say she's from Brazil as well?
She is, and these two girls are from here, from Iquique,
Oh, wow.
Valentina
Wow.
Hurtado and Joan Baltieri. She are, well, Figueroa. They are from my club, Amaguaras. So we have a bunch of Amaguaras competing here. We have an all-girls club here in Iquique. Soraya is also part of Amaguara, and it's pretty cool. We are 14 Iquiquenian bodyboarders.
That's fantastic. And it just shows you that grassroots development is so important. And now that you have these girls participating in the World Tour for some of their first events, Begonia, it's super, super, super cool. And this is where it all begins for all of them. That's where the bug will bite you. You just want to go to the next one, get better, spend more time in the water, work harder at your fitness, learn, watch. And that's, I'm definitely going to see next year we'll probably have even more female competitors as things are just growing and developing. I must say, you guys have such good clubs and structures that really gives everybody the opportunity to learn the craft that is bodyboarding, to ride it, to be in the ocean, to be healthy, and it's really nice to see.
No, definitely. Just let us know where you are tuning in from. We can read some comments at this point. Vamos a leerlos un poquito, déjanos saber de dónde están. Compartan esta transmisión. Coméntenle al mundo que esta es la segunda etapa de la pierna latinoamericana, la pierna sudamericana. Vamos a tener 3 eventos en Chile y 2 eventos en Brasil. En Brasil tenemos Itacoachara Pro y también tenemos el Guajine Bodyboard Pro, que es un evento único para mujeres que está organizando Neymar Carballo. Qué placer ir entonces a Espíritu Santo. Miren qué bonito ahí el coach que está para Antonia Castro. Yo creo, ¿saben qué? Ya sé. Ah, Antonia también es de acá de Iquique, claro. Él es el Toto, es su novio, o como se dice acá, su pololo. Está ahí coacheándola. Mire qué bien. Claro, no me había dado cuenta todavía que era ella hasta que lo vi a él. Pero ella hace softboard. Antonia is more a softboard rider. But that's her boyfriend there. It's a bodyboarding, Iquiquenian bodyboarder. They're both from Iquique. So yeah, 2 Iquiquenians against the Brazilian, but there's so much experience in Mayla Venturin. She's just showing some dominance.
Yeah, I can see in her style of surfing, she's very aggressive. She looked for those sections, reads the wave really well. That means she serves this place quite a lot. Very comfortable here at Ponta Dos, a very different wave. This is a sick wave, ladies and gentlemen. I must tell you, that is such a good wave. And there we go, Alexander Rinder.
Oh, wow.
All the way from
Tenerife.
Canary Islands, Tenerife. And there's a whole squad of the girls. Isabella, and we've got Joanna, we've got Sari O'Hara. I'm trying to make out 1 or 2 other ones, but I can't see all of them. This is Green. Unfortunately, this one running away from her. 2 minutes to go. Round 2, heat number 2. 2 more women heats, and then we're jumping into the juniors. Let's see what these boys can serve up at Ponta Dos. This is Soria looking for the roller. Beautiful projection. Nice landing. She's going to be stoked. She'll be walking around with a dog with 2 tails. Even following it up with a nice spinneroonie. Now, that's going to be a good score, but she needs a very big 7.9. But definitely cementing herself in that second position. And so far, she will be advancing into round number 3. Round number 3, Begonia, we're going to see you going toe-to-toe to some of these girls.
I'm in the first hit, though.
Uh-oh.
Bueno, vamos a ver quiénes está sintonizando en este momento. Tenemos a Rubén Maza de Venezuela. Gerardo, cuando vienen los juniors, vienen después. Diego Vélez desde Quintero. Hola, Diego, ¿qué tal? Tenemos a Fábio Liz, também brasilero, acho que ela está aí pela Maíla. We Bodyboard, thank you very much, watching from UK as always. Yes, you are such a big supporter of bodyboarding in general, right?
Loves the reposts, loves the videos. Head over to webodyboard.com and just check it out. Get on the Instagram. They put a lot of effort in supporting the sport and posting really cool content. And I definitely think that it's an asset to the sport. You guys are legend. Thank you so much.
Last 20 seconds of this heat. This is heat number 2, round number 2 of the World Tour Women Division, starting here in Iquique and starting this great event of a full week of bodyboarding last seconds.
Yeah, last seconds, back-to-back events. Second stop on the IBC World Tour South American leg. Some fun times here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. And we cannot wait to bring you more action. Continuous action, barrels and rolls and good times. Beach, it's a really cool Sunday afternoon. Everybody enjoying, smiles all over. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a breakdown of the 2022 IBC event schedule. We had the Lurin Pro for the juniors, backed up in Peru with a $13,000 prize. Marcona also in Peru. We just saw the Arica Cultura bodyboard go down in explosive, incredible fashion. Amari Laverne taking that out up against Tristan Roberts, fighting herself right now at Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. A massive $62,000 prize money, and jumping into what can only be the biggest event, $90,000, 5 different divisions. The Antofagasta Bodyboarding Festival, Itaquachara Pro, Wahine all-women's event, IBC Junior Sandy Bay in Hawaii, Garden Island Boogie Classic, IBC Maldives, oh my goodness, Maldives, ladies and gentlemen, Walker Bay Pro in South Africa, Sintra.
40,000?
Yeah, we're getting there. Moray Boogie and Kaima in Australia. That one was to be confirmed. And then we still Fronton King and bigger. We got the Tant Invitational and the Annelay Challenge in France as 2 speciality events. Jam-packed bodyboarding for 2022. Thank you.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I'm gonna leave you with our friend Fabio for this heat. There's Nicole here.
All right, Nicole, Juan, Valentina, and Yarmila going head-to-head on this 4-women heat. Round 2, heat number 3. 1 more women's heat after this. And it's been fun, some good fun waves. And yeah, it's a great way to ease into it, coming off that super high from Marika, having to change our communication styles. Now being a nice, relaxed, beautiful, sunny, colorful Iquique.
I'm back, Dion. I'm back.
Where did you go?
I went outside. I did an interview with the last winner.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
Just kidding.
The Brazilian girl.
Look, they're waving at you.
Hello, girls.
They're wanting the situation in case you guys want to know why the ladies are waving. Want to know what's happening. Is the heat on? Is the heat? Oh, we're going to be paying a visit there.
Oh,
dude, that looks too good.
That's our rider. He touched the reef. She's now on the massage situation.
She's getting dropped in by the massage. And here we go. A little bit of action. No, not much action. The heat is on. 18 minutes 30 to go. And looking for that situation. We have the beach announcer giving all the information he possibly can. And I'm sure the girls want to know what's going on. Maybe, this onshore wind makes it a little bit difficult for the sound to travel far enough. So he's really got to project his voice as he is doing. I mean, he's basically, we can hear him through our headphones. And yeah, dude, it's a bit tricky out there.
It's pretty tricky. We have this wind situation over there. It's not that good because we are in the reef spot. The beautiful place from Iquique, Ponta Dos. If you guys just turn it in, we are at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. That's our second stop in Chile. Second stop from our South America League. We're gonna have 5 events straight, back to back, Dion. Yeah, bodyboard is on fire.
On fire yesterday. I'm still brushing. I'm still got some hot coals around me from all the heat yesterday, all the tens being thrown. I was dodging tens the whole time, like just left, right, left, right. That was crazy. What a day for bodyboarding. That was a show.
You know what? I just want to see those boys from yesterday who, like the guys lose in Arica. How they gonna surf here, man? They're gonna get so hungry for the first spot. Yeah,
they're gonna be so hungry. And I'm gonna just acknowledge Maxime Castillo surfing. We've probably seen some of the best Maxime Castillo in a very long time. Going into this event, big floppers. His heat with PLC was, he could not have missed that. It was incredible. And they just have been bombarded by 10 to 12 foot waves. And, Maxime just staying cool and composed and getting in and doing the job. Next one, up against Jeff Hubbard. Same thing. big, solid waves throughout that heat. Stayed focused, stayed calm, did the job.
He
Fell short against Amari.
Yeah.
But Maori is a Maori.
You know, Amauri yesterday was connected to the ocean, man. It
Yeah,
was
and he
all
was
Amauri
single
contest,
heartbeat.
and we have a battle. No, yeah, it was, man. I like to say Maxime for me was the guy in the contest. Like, I'm not saying like Amauri stuff was
Here we go.
unbelievable, but look, we have Valentina Jara trying that right over there, but no. She said, no way, I'm not going.
Staying in. Yarmila cruising down this one. She just won. This is our barrel girl, the Rock Rider. Goes for another one. Man, she's from Argentina. You see how that foam ball from the second section just pushes you. So on the nicer days in the mornings that we're going to be seeing, you had a good surf this morning. It was nice, good and clean. That second section is intimidating and inviting at the same time.
I can tell you my second wave. Oh, here we have Valentina. No, we have Joanne Figueroa. Oh. She tried a roll over there, but maybe she bailed because there's so many rocks. Yeah, Dion, today in the morning I woke up, was clean, beautiful, Iquique, like offshore, no wind actually.
No wind.
No, it was not,
just
no wind.
Clean, oil slick. It was beautiful.
Second wave was like pretty good. Like I get a barrel. When I made the barrel, I was straight in the rocks, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I
had
had
this morning. Did you go left or right?
Right.
Did you go straight?
Straight to the
You
rocks.
go just straight.
Straight to the rocks.
Straight hander for the boys.
I had a kick on the rocks.
Nice.
Boom,
Well, that's why it's called Iquique. Yeah, Punta Dos on the high tide. Those right-handers are absolutely incredible. All right, Nicole cruising down the line. I love how she's holding the board. Whoa,
Wow.
what a rolo. That's the best one I've seen throughout the day. She's looking for that second section. Sees, okay, cool. She's in the safe zone. Gets back into the channel. Wow, she's going to be projected as per that roll back into that first position. Well, not back in, she's going straight up to first, and she's going to stay there for a while. Look at this. Lots of speed, beautiful bottom turn, clean roll. I don't think she expected being boosted like that.
Actually, Nicole she's from Brazil, man. She rides so good. She knows how to do this. She's in the bodyboard scenario for ages. She's a truly champion. She's that's her first time here in Iquique, and if you guys just turn in, we are in the Hit 3, Round 2, Women's Division, first stop from our IBC World Tour here in Iquique. A Nicole Calheiros é uma brasileira, pegou a primeira onda dela agora na bateria. A Nicole é a primeira vez que ela está aqui em Iquique competindo. Fez um bom rolo ali, bastante velocidade, explosão na manobra. Agora a gente tem a camiseta azul e a Armila, mas pegou ali a onda e já saiu. E a Nicole conseguiu 6 pontos já, ficando com uma situação bem confortável, agora precisando só de mais uma nota. A gente sempre, o juiz aqui, a comissão técnica está contando 2 notas hoje, podendo pegar 12 ondas máxima, só contam 2 notas. E 20 minutos de bateria. Aí a Armila Estefânia é chilena, está na segunda posição com uma nota 1.77. E a Valentina Jara em terceiro com 0.83. E a Joana Figueroa com 0.67. A Nicole está de vermelho, a Armila de azul, Valentina de amarelo e Joana de verde, que na verdade aparece para vocês aí branca, mas ela está de camiseta verde. And this is another Brazilian, this is Paola from Itacoatiara. Paola Simão will be against another Brazilian, Luna Hardman. Luna is Neymara's daughter.
Wow, how things have gone full circle for the Namara clan. Oh, here's a split peak action. Red on a steamer. Kicks out of that one. Yeah, the next heat, ladies and gentlemen, the last heat of the women's division for the day is coming up, and that's one not to miss. And we see the chicks duck diving on that one. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Fabio. you should put on your glasses. You're going to see a lot of action coming up.
For sure I will. It's so good to see that girl, man, on the last hit we was together here, getting that last second, that barrel, so man, cool. That he made the interview. Wow, it was insane stuff.
That was really cool. She was so stoked. Even Alexander Rinder gave her kudos for that commitment. I actually bumped into Ayaka Suzuki and Mac, I would say bodyboarding's power couple. And they've been here for a while. I think they've been here for about 2 weeks almost. And asked Ayaka how she's feeling, and she's super excited. She's like, she cannot wait to compete again. She announced her retirement after becoming world champ. And, you know, now she's back dusting off the old cobwebs. And she is an exceptionally good surfer. She's going to be up against Sari O'Hara, Joanna Schenker, Isabella Souza, Alexander Rinder, and, you know, just a few of our top women. And it's so cool to see them all out here. Really cool. And we're blessed to have this beautiful event at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, welcome. Let everybody know we are live. And tomorrow we will have more jam-packed action, a whole day full of it. Oh, here we go. That's our barrel rider. That is Yarmila looking for a roll. She took off on a set wave, a big one.
So much speed for Yarmila. She needs a 5.57 to take out the lead from Nicole Calheiros. Nicole is on red singlet. She's already have 2 waves, 0.83 and a 6 was the best wave so far from the hit. And now we have the yellow singlet going right. Let's see what she can do. Trying to do a spin. Let's see if he can. No. She didn't complete that maneuver. Valentina Jara, she needs a 1.44 to get second position. Joan Figueroa, just 1 wave, 0.67. Nicole, it's on the lead, just trying to put, next hit. Paola Simão, Luna Hardman, on yellow, couldn't.
Now,
will be a good hit, man, for sure will.
Here we go.
Beverly Lafuente and Gisele Caselli. Gisele was in the first round, so
nice.
For sure she wants to be better in the next round to go to the third round from the women division. We have a lot of girls on this contest, Dion.
Yeah, it's incredible. Next heat is definitely the highlight heat of the women's division, as we see some seasoned competitors making the way back into competitive bodyboarding. And a beautiful setup we have here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Massive scaffolding structure. A lot of cool little places. A beautiful athletes area. The judges, the production team is world class. Oh, here we go. That's Yarmila. Now, can she get that little roll section? She needs a 6. There it is. She shies away from it. She's a barrel hunter through and through. It wasn't dry enough, so I think she decided to pull out of that one.
You know what? I like where she put her hand in the board. Looks like
Good
PLC.
style.
I don't know if you look at like the back hand. It was all the way, like almost at the end of the board. That's why maybe she makes like a very good speed, man. Pierre is doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe she's taking a leaf out of his book. As Paula Simão getting ready, getting the minds back in the game. She's super stoked from Itacoatiara. I remember her from 2018. She did our post-heat interviews, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, I'm sure I was got a bit nervous when you said no. Here we have Giselle, and there we have Beverly Lafuente. And it's going to be another cracky. Finally, we got green. That's white on your screen. Does a little spin. Oh, no, just dropping the rail and gets caught with the tail.
That was the second wave for Joan. She's trying hard. Let's see if she's still have time. 7 minutes to go. Man.
So,
damn. Those kind of hits, man, 20 minutes, you have to be like very focused.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're missing time, and it's no time to surf 2 waves. Like, you need 2 good waves. You already have Nicole Calheiros. You already have Yarmila Stefania with a 2.44. You need 2 good waves. Otherwise, you're out of the contest.
Exactly, out of the contest. And there's a lot of waves. There's no like real lulls or real weight around. Here we go, heat leader Nicole looking to improve her lead. She wants to improve at 8.3. Can she hang on to this one? Lands a little bit on top, and it's so too wishy-washy there. Too shallow for you to kind of trying to kick through that, because as the water makes contact with the reef, it just gets pretty violent. She's got a super cool board. I love the graphic she's got there. And our heat leader just having fun, operating under priority, just keeping busy. And the other ladies are yet to put up some decent scores. Yarmila had some good rights. She's hunting those barrels. And Valentina and Joanne just looking to improve the situation. We're approaching that 5-minute mark. Round 2, heat number 3. One more heat coming up in this women's division as we will march into the round 1s of the juniors.
Oh, we have a paddle situation. No. A Nicole aí está confortável na frente ainda, né? Ainda está precisando de um backup score. Ela está com 1.70. As meninas precisam de 2 ondas. Olha que onda bonita da Yarmila. Infelizmente ali a onda fechou na frente dela, mas eu realmente gosto do jeito que ela está imprimindo velocidade na prancha. Só está faltando realmente ela dar uma manobra ali com essa velocidade. You saw the speed again from Yarmila. She just needs like to make a maneuver, like, because she has the speed, huh, Dion?
Yeah, definitely does. She has the speed. She has the skill. I think if we are to ride these women in a bit of cleaner conditions, and we'll definitely see her pulling into some good little barrels. Here we go. That's green and white on your screen. Lock into a nice wave. Lots of speed. Can she commit for that barrel section? There it is. Just gets smoked on the reef. It's just, inexperience. And, just if she had committed to that barrel, she would have gotten a 10-point ride for the day, because she had the speed. She had the line. The one stayed open, and just reading the wave comes with time. It comes with experience. Love seeing her commit to this one. It was incredible.
Sometimes it's worse to do things like this than pulling, man.
Yeah. Safer in the barrel almost.
Always.
Yeah.
Always safety more in the barrel. She should put in that barrel for sure. She gonna get the score to get second, for sure. And it's dangerous. It's very shallow over there.
Yeah, and to be caught in that white water, it just amplifies your situation. But you know what? We have to hand it to these girls. They are committed. They go on these waves irregardless of the risk. And it's just epic to see them charge down the face, skipping like a stone, looking for a little section, hooks a couple of spinneroonies, and makes it all the way back to the back line. Here we go. Nice little looking one here for Valentina Yara. She's been very quiet. Punches through the lip here. Fabio, what's going to happen? Can she come out? Again, that white water just getting the better of her.
Where is she? Oh,
there she is.
She's there.
Seems like there's a proper hold down there. Definitely a few seconds. You definitely underwater when it takes that long.
Proper speed, she hit properly the leap as well, but
yeah.
I think slow at the end. That's why she didn't make the maneuver. Let's see. Still have time. 2 points.
Well, look at that. She's back in. She's into second position, knocking Yarmila out of that second position. She's been holding on to it for so long. Yarmila needs to see one of these waves and just go and do a nice little rolo. She only needs a 1.77 for that second.
And Joanne, she needs just 1.68. The hit is open still. Nicole Calleiros is still on the lead with the best wave so far from the hit, 6 point and 1.7. Nicole needs another wave too, Dion, so she can stay relaxed. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go at Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. Oh, look at beautiful view from our judges here at the Iquique.
Yeah, super cool view. A lot of chatter, guys looking and good, rubbing their hands. Super pumped for the action. That is the setup, ladies and gentlemen. Water, sanitizer, mask. They got everything. All the boxes ticked here. Here we go. Back to the action. 1 minute 44. This is our heat leader. Good looking wave. How's that ball there? Hooks a little speed check. Looking for that barrel. Nice roll. gets some help from that white water. That's exactly what she needed. That is a dominant performance by Nicole Calleros, and she will probably get a nice little score for that in the good range and further extend the lead over everybody in the heat with 1 minute and 16 seconds to go.
Nicole agora pegando essa excelente onda, deu uma paradinha ali para pegar mais velocidade, conseguiu um rolo, voltando ali na parede, era exatamente o que ela estava precisando para estender aí a liderança dela nesse segundo round, terceira bateria. Nicole Calleiros em primeiro lugar, camiseta vermelha, Valentina Jara com a camiseta amarela em segundo, a João Figueroa precisando somente de 1,68 e Armila em quarto com a camiseta azul. E Armila change now. Armila just got a better score and she needs only 1.65 to go second.
Thank you very much. 20 seconds to go as we approach the end of heat number 3, round number 2, and up after this one, Fabio, we've got one more women's heat, and then we'll be jumping straight into the juniors.
Let's see, 10 seconds to go.
Well, that's all she wrote, it sounds like it. Not making it through, unfortunately, our rider in green and blue. A little bit of victory lap here. And, yeah. All right, I'm going to hand you over to Begonia. Quick little change in commentary. We're going to be right back with Begonia and Fabio.
Thank you, guys. If you're just turning in, try to share our link on YouTube. Our site is ibcworldtour.com. You can have all the informations over there. We are having the women's division round 2 at the Erizos Bodyboard Pro. Yeah, Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. Second stop from our South America League IBC World Tour. Bego, welcome again.
Thank you very much. The beach is packed. It's such a nice place to be at the moment. So if you're in Iquique, come and check it out. And if you're not, make sure to book a ticket for next year because we're gonna be seeing this event for a long time. And the heat starts, and in the water you have who is actually paddling right now, Paola Simão, brasileira também, Luna Hartmann. I'm so much looking forward to watch Luna surfing here. Neymara Carvalho's daughter, Beverly Lafuente, local girl, and Giselle Caselli, also from here. She's coming from winning her first heat, so this is going to be an interesting one. Un poco de actualización en español. En el agua tenemos a la brasilera de rojo, Paola Simão. A otra brasilera también de Espíritu Santo, hija de Neymara Carvalho, Luna Hartmann. La iquiqueña Beverly Lafuente, la Beba. Y también la iquiqueña Giselle Caselli de azul. Esto va a estar interesante. Vamos a ver. Estoy viendo que las chicas se van unas para derecha y otras para izquierda. Atención, ahí venía Paola.
A Paola é atleta lá de Itacoatiara, de Niterói, bastante experiente aí, já pegando a sua segunda onda. A primeira onda foi um 1,83. Ela está com a camiseta vermelha. A Luna Hardman, camiseta verde dentro d'água, mas branca para vocês aí no score. Tá agora remando nessa onda. Vamos ver o que ela vai fazer. Na verdade, deu um 3,60 e foi por aí mesmo. A gente tem a Beverly Lafuente e lá vem de novo a Luna para a direita. Vamos ver o que ela vai conseguir fazer. Uma boa cavada. Infelizmente a onda fecha na frente dela. Com a camiseta azul a gente tem a Gisele Caselli, chilena. Essa é a quarta bateria do round 2.
Depois disso aqui, a gente vai ver o Junior Professionals, Junior World Tour. Sí, recuerden, gente, que la camiseta blanca es la que en el agua tiene verde. Tuvimos un pequeño percance con las lycras, pero ya van a llegar. Y para mañana lo vamos a tener todo. Así que Luna está de verde, pero simboliza el blanco. Atención, se viene Paola.
Paola nessa ótima esquerda, cavando bem, dando um 360.
Bonito.
Bem bonito, bem clean, cavando de novo, mas saindo ali porque fica bem em frente à pedra. Agora que se vocês estão olhando com a gente aqui no nosso canal do YouTube, por favor, deixe seu comentário. A Xandinha Hereiro aqui dando um salve para Paola, tá torcendo para ela. O Arthur Aloha falando que está torcendo para a Luna. Vocês aí brasileiros, por favor, comentem que a gente está sempre vendo. Agradecer novamente a audiência de todos vocês que falam português do Brasil, de Portugal, de todos os países que falam a nossa língua portuguesa. Muito bom a gente estar aqui junto falando 3 línguas. Às vezes eu tenho certeza que fica meio... Olha a Nicole Calheiros saindo ali, né? É difícil sair, né, Bego?
Não, se você vai pelo channel, desse channel there, então não é tão difícil. Tem como sair no meio das pedras, para isso precisa saber como se faz, mas não é difícil. Uma coisa boa daqui que a gente pode pegar um tubo com o cabelo seco, sem molhar. É incrível.
É incrível porque ela é local daqui, gente. Ela tá se gabando aqui, entendeu? Tá rindo do meu lado.
Não fale muito disso, que amanhã a gente vai competir e não sabe como vai dar. Talvez dá muito ruim, mas estou muito cansada de trabalhar, você sabe.
Eu tô brincando. A gente está cansado, mas estamos super felizes de estarem aqui levando para vocês. Como eu estava falando, às vezes é complicado a gente falar em português, inglês e espanhol, mas a gente está tentando levar ao máximo essa emoção que nós 3 sentimos aqui, tanto eu, quanto a Bego e quanto o Dion. Dion falando aquele excelente inglês dele, sempre positivo, puxando a gente para cima. A Bego sempre com várias informações, insights aqui, né? E olha, agora a gente tem a Luna Hardman num rolaço para a direita, mas infelizmente eu acho que ela não consegue voltar dessa manobra, hein?
A Luna igualzinha a Mai. Ela bota roupa de borracha curta. Aqui no Chile. Igualzinha. Essa mesma coisa que a Neymar faz.
Hoje de manhã eu estava conversando com as duas, com a Neymar e com a Luna. Ela me falou que ontem ela caiu de short. Sem roupa de borracha.
No, eso es muito. Bueno, un saludo para todos quienes están sintonizando. En el agua tenemos a 2 brasileras contra 2 iquiqueñas. Es Paola Simao desde Río de Janeiro. Ahora en la primera posición ella lleva el color rojo. Luna Harman, la hija de Neymar Carballo, debutando acá en Chile, que tiene la lycra blanca, ya necesita un 3.51 para la primera posición. Giselle Caselli, iquiqueña, necesita solo un 0.24 para llegar a la segunda posición. Atención, acá viene Paola, vamos a ver si consigue la rampa para el rolo. Un giro contrario, no más ahí para Paola. Y también está la iquiqueña Beba La Fuente, Beverly. Un saludo para todas las bodyboarders iquiqueñas que están sintonizando. Allá está Joana de Arica. Tenemos acá un chat y están varias chicas sintonizando. Gracias por apoyar. Ya las queremos ver a ustedes el próximo año acá. Nos hacen falta. Un saludo también a todas las Amaguara que están compitiendo, que es el club iquiqueño de mujeres bodyboarders. También a Paul Vélez, que me dice que yo debería estar ahí. Yo voy a estar ahí. Mañana yo compito. No sé si mañana nos toca, pero yo estoy en la próxima ronda. Y deberían estar más mujeres de verdad chilenas. Espero que vayan para Antofagasta.
Okay, guys, if you guys just turned in, we are at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. That's the second time a Bodyboard World Tour event is organized here in Iquique and at the Punta dos Wave. Punta dos Wave, it's a perfect A-frame peak full of sea urchins and sharp rocks. It's been scary. The right it's the best in high tide, and the left can be surfed all the times, but it's best in mid tide. It's the best urban reef of the world with more than 24 breaks in the city area. Also, it's favored with all ear swells. You practically can surf all day long, and there's always going to be waves. It's unbelievable how many waves we have around Iquique, Bergo. You can surf every day. That's why you here.
That's right. We have more than 24 waves around the area. That's why it's called one of the best urban reef in the world. Para quienes no lo saben, Iquique fue nombrado uno de los mejores reef urbanos del mundo. Iquique tiene alrededor de 24 olas dentro de un radio de 12 kilómetros. Una distancia en realidad más que radio. Una distancia costera de menos de 12 kilómetros pudieran surfear en más de 20 olas. Atención, se viene algo ahí, nada para la beba, pero viene la luna, a luna la radical. Bonito rolo, provavelmente o melhor rolo que já vi.
Não sei se foi o melhor,
que eu vi.
Mas porque a gente viu o da Nicole Calheiros, mas eu acho que esse talvez, eu não sou juiz aqui, não tô nem, né, não posso dar opinião, porque às vezes eu posso dar uma opinião bem errada aí.
Rapidinho, olha só.
Mas 7,50 foi a melhor nota.
Claro, você sabe, esse foi muito projetado, muito bem caído, né? Acho que sim, de que já vi, foi o melhor, muito bonito.
A Nicole na bateria anterior foi 7 e da Luna foi 7,5, então você está totalmente correta.
Você viu? Atenção, aqui vem a Paola. A Paola fazendo outro giro aí, bonito.
A Paola está tentando ir mais para as esquerdas e a Luna está indo mais para as direitas. É bem difícil o que para julgamento, talvez, porque me parece que a direita está mais radical.
Está sim. Os juízes não gostam. Falaram que a direita sempre vai te dar mais pontos.
Então,
sim, melhor nota.
Isso é importante.
É mais longa, né?
E mais, eu acho que radical, né? Olha que onda bonita da Luna, como ela imprime velocidade com a projeção perfeita para dar aquele rolo bonito e bem radical, parecido com a mãe.
Sim. Não, essa aí foi muito radical, a nota está perfeita. Acho que um 7.5 é perfeito para ela lá. Y aquí se viene la respuesta de la iquiqueña Beverly La Fuente. Vamos a ver si logra entonces completar ese girito. No lo termina. Y mira, nos dice, buen día Fabio Piñeiro, buen día. Nos comenta el papá, atención un segundo que viene Paola. Vamos a ver que si logra Paola el rolo que está buscando hace rato.
Wow.
Esse é um lugar peligroso, ¿ah?
Muito peligroso. Acho que ela está em cima do riff, hein, Bego? Está em cima do riff.
Sí, pero ahí hay suficiente agua para que ella pueda escapar, ¿no? Ahí realmente no está tan mal.
¿Escapar da onde?
No se ría así. Ella puede escapar.
Isso é local, galera, falando que tá normal, está tranquilinho.
¿Cómo se ríe el Fabio? Se burla de mí. Oye, mira, una información importante que yo le preguntaba al papá Anaís Vélez, que es la campeona 2019, que de hecho la llamamos Roquita por haber quedado ahí exactamente donde está Paola muchísimas veces. No te rías, Fabio. Ella tiene que salir de ahí, mira, ahí tiene.
Tranquilito. Olha a onda da Paola. Ela tentou ali fazer o bora Antônio para fazer esse rolo, realmente ela caiu em cima da pedra. Ela tentou voltar, Bego, olha lá. E realmente tem nem água. Mucha água.
Ella tenía un poquito de agua ahí para volver. Bueno, yo les contaba que Anaís Vélez ganó este campeonato cayendo rolos ahí. Atención, se viene una ola importante para Giselle Caselli. Bonito rolo.
Gisele conseguiu um rolo bonito ali. Ela pode... Sorry, guys. Okay.
The energy cost. So right now we're good. Paola ahí entonces consiguiendo volver al área de competencia. Y sí, atención que hay cambio de situación. En este momento es Giselle Caselli quien está avanzando. Conseguiu um 5 depois dessa nota. E
Foi um rolo bom, hein,
sim,
Bego? Um rolo muito bom e para a direita, que é o que os juízes querem ver. Realmente agora a Gisele pegou esse... Olha como é que ela conseguiu fazer uma cavada bonita, ó.
sim,
Bastante explosão na manobra e voltou perfeito ali, tá? Segurou a manobra, uma onda muito boa dela. Botou a Paola numa situação difícil aí, faltando somente 7 minutos para terminar a bateria.
Sí, la verdad, muy buen trabajo para Giselle Caselli que logra cambiar la situación con 7 minutos, 6 minutos y medio nada más. Y sacó a Paola de la segunda posición. Todavía no todo está perdido. Paola solo necesita un 4.27 para recuperar el segundo puesto. Y Beverly ahora lo tiene un poquito más difícil. Está buscando un 6.86. En este momento es Luna sólida en la primera posición. Igual Luna, si quisiera estar más tranquila, debería cambiar esa ola de 2 puntos.
Sim, olha, a Beverly agora em quarto lugar tentando essa esquerda e lá vem a Luna de novo para a direita com bastante velocidade e conseguiu mais um rolo ali. Exatamente, Bego, o que você tinha acabado de falar. Vai trocar os 2 pontos, vai ficar numa situação bem confortável a Luna Hardman.
Sí, eso que hizo ahí es perfecto. Estamos haciendo un poquito más de español para poder llevar estas actualizaciones. We are doing a little bit more of a Spanish to take all the updates, Spanish and Portuguese, because we have 2 Wiki Kenyans and 2 writers from Brazil. I don't think there's much going on there, and I think the interview is ready with Dion.
Yeah, Dion is ready with our last winner. Let's go, Dion.
All right, guys, thank you. I'm here with our previous heat winner, Nicole. Impeccable surfing, aggressive surfing, good surfing. How are you feeling?
Disculpa, voy a hablar un poquito español, pero mi español no es muy bueno. Es una ola muy difícil, diferente de cualquier ola que yo tenga surfeado. Estoy muy contenta de regresar a las competencias porque como 9 años que no me vayas al circuito mundial, então estou muito contenta. A minha, desculpa, falar português. O meu foco era passar a primeira bateria e eu passei a primeira bateria, então aqui eu já estou muito feliz, né, de ter pelo menos chegado a alguma fase. Então essa volta de competições para mim está sendo muito gratificante e eu só tenho a agradecer.
All right, great. That was really good surfing. Anyone else you want to say thank you and hello to back home?
Queria mandar um beijo para minha mãe, que é Feliz Dia das Mães, para o meu filho, Daniel. Sua mãe está aqui, está longe, mas está aqui realizando um sonho. Para quem sabe, você seguir ou se espelhar e dizer que a gente pode tudo. Queria agradecer aos meus patrocinadores, a Capaloa, a Prefeitura do Rio, né, a Ismel, Secretaria de Esporte, ao secretário Francisco Bandeira e ao Guilherme Schleder, que proporcionou a esse sonho de realizar, de voltar ao circuito mundial.
All right, thank you very much for that one, guys. Back to you, back to the action.
She's happy, huh? She's happy.
Super stoked beat Nicole Calderos. Nicole Calderos, she says she hasn't been surfing in World Tour events for a while. I remember back in the day she was usual to find in the World Tour events. So kudos to her, great performance. Felicitaciones, parabéns pela Nicole.
Então agora a gente tem a Luna Hardman estendendo a sua liderança com um backup, uma segunda nota de 5 pontos. A melhor nota do evento até agora, nesse primeiro dia do Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, é da Luna, com 7,5, aquele rolaço que ela deu na primeira onda dela. A Gisele Caselli ainda continua com a camiseta azul, continua na segunda posição com uma nota 7,93 e a gente tem um replay aí da Luna, com esse rolaço dela, a melhor nota do evento até agora, com total perfeição no giro ali, comemorando, gostou da manobra, fez tudo certinho, saiu bem ali, bem, né, próximo da pedra, mas saiu numa condição legal. A gente tem a Paola Simão, camiseta vermelha lá do Rio de Janeiro, de Itacoatiara, precisando de uma nota 4.27. E a gente tem a Beverly Lafuente, a camiseta amarela, com 2.24, precisando aí trocar essa nota que ela tem de 1.07 ou a 1.17. Se ela pudesse pegar 2 ondas, seria excelente para ela. Mas ela só precisa de um 6.76. Dá para conseguir, né, Berba?
Dá, sim.
Ainda tem aí 2 minutos e 20 segundos para o término da última bateria do segundo round, categoria feminina, do Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022.
Así es, gracias Fabio por esa actualización en portugués. Tenemos 2 chicas brasileras, disculpa. Atención, ahí se venía Beba, la Beverly Lafuente buscando ahí una opción. La ola, claro, se cierra un poco donde hay bastante viento. Es un poco complicado, ya me parece que Beba, ese ahí por ejemplo es el canal de salida. Así que Beba se iba a salir por ahí. Beba sí, no tuvo mucha suerte, pero bueno, yo la quiero felicitar porque si no me equivoco, este es su primer evento mundial, no así para Giselle Caselli, que ya tiene bastante experiencia. De hecho, Giselle Caselli fue campeona nacional no recuerdo el año, pero sí, antes de que yo llegara, me parece que debió haber sido como en el 2000, puede haber sido en el 2010, si no me equivoco. Ahí si alguien sabe me lo puede recordar, pero wow, el performance perfecto hasta ahora, o sea, excelente para lo que realmente se ha visto de Luna Harman, la hija de Neymara Carvalho, que además está súper bien colocada en la categoría junior femenina. La verdad que las chicas de junior femenina la tienen difícil con Luna. Isabel también, Isabel Lunes, que compite muy bien. Son las atletas que vienen bien fuertes en la categoría junior femenina de la IBC World Tour, que este año puso esa categoría, Fabio, una categoría nueva que no se había visto en el Tour Mundial, junior femenino.
Isso é muito belo, muito belo. É o bodyboard indo para outra área, e é uma área que eu adoro muito, que são as meninas e os meninos da nova geração. O bodyboard é um esporte muito agregador. Eu digo que é o esporte mais inclusivo que nós temos para usufruir do oceano e pegar ondas. A gente agora só tem mais 10 segundos. A Luna Hardman ainda na liderança com a Gisele Caselli em segundo. A Paola aí ficando em terceiro e a Beverly em quarto. Final de bateria, final de round da primeira etapa do circuito mundial feminino. E depois dessa onda aí da Luna, after that beautiful wave from Luna, we have our commercial breaks.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're going to hit a quick commercial break. Nos vamos a un pequeño corte comercial y ya volvemos con mucha más de la acción en el Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. Welcome back.
Snap.
Welcome back to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. This is the second time we have a World Tour event here in this amazing wave. Look at the wide shot of the wave itself. It's Punta Dos. And we already seen most of the 2 rounds of the women division. We are going to see the last heat of the round number 2. And afterwards, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go straight to junior male division.
That's it. Getting to the final heat of the women's division right now, and it's super fun. I think we got juniors up in this heat, and I missed a bit of a last heat during that interview. So just give me a little recap. What happened in the last heat?
Oh well, I mean, it was amazing. We had the biggest score of the day because Luna Harmon got this is the recap of the heats itself. Look at that beautiful roll for Nicole Caleiros. That was until the heat before the biggest score. That was a 7. But look at this one. This is the one that I was talking about. It's a very, look at the hair flick.
Nice. No. I loved how she looked at her landing position as she started her approach for the roll. That was really good. Clean. Gotcha. That's a solid score right there.
Yeah, she's got the biggest score so far of the women competition. She's got a 7.5 and accompanied with a 5. Wow. So kudos to Luna. I know Fabio's going to do the interview right there. You can see the interview area. I love that acrylic thing there with the logos for the interviews.
Super cool, and you can get to see a little bit of Iquique. Taking you guys through the cruise, through the athlete zone, the Whitman athlete zone, and it's an epic place to be. Look at those lockers, wetsuit dryers, screens. We've got some of the boys getting ready for their heats. Biggo, you guys, well, the team here have done incredible.
Yeah, this is the Erizos Whitman athlete zone. Why Whitman? Whitman, it's Alexander Whitman, was a friend, the best bodyboarder Iquique had, and he unfortunately passed away a month ago and left us really, really sad, and left the community, the bodyboarding community, if I might say, with a hole in our hearts. And he's one of the best friends of Erizos owner, so that's why Erizos dedicated a full athlete zone to him. And there's more surprises to come related to Alexander, and you guys have to stay tuned in and make sure to follow our social media. There's an official social media for this event. It's the Iquique Bodyboard. That will be the official, and of course the IBC World Tour official website and the IBC World_Tour Instagram. So what do we have in the water coming up?
All right, junior men, round 1, heat number 1. We got punching through 4 heats today. Camilo Soto, Franco Cular, Joshas, Fernando Forondo, and Bastian Morales. Round number 1, heat number 1 of the junior men coming up. Don't go anywhere as we see our ladies, the gladiators, coming out of Ponto Dos, getting a little bit of a couple of high fives. It's a good time. Some really cool, fun waves being ridden by the ladies. Well done. So good to see women's bodyboarding back and live on the broadcast. Well, this heat has officially started. That is round 1, heat number 1. In red, Camilo Soto. In white, Franco Cola. In yellow, Josias Foronda. And in blue, Bastian Morales.
Así es, entonces empieza lo que es la categoría junior masculina, o sea, del Tour Mundial. Esto sería el tercer evento de esta categoría. Tuvimos 2 en Perú que estuvieron buenísimos. Y ya tenemos un ranking, lo pueden revisar en la página de la IBC World Tour, es la ibcworldtour.com, ahí están los rankings, ahí está todo el calendario y también está esta transmisión que ustedes están viendo, es el canal oficial para informar, así que asegúrense de revisarlo. You want to say that in English with the ibcworldtour.com?
Yeah, this is the 3rd stop of the junior tour as well. 2 events in Peru, it's the 3rd one here in Iquique, and also the start of the Women's World Tour in Iquique. Head over to ibcworldtour.com for all the scores, for all the heats, for all the information on the tour, riders and events, future and past. Really cool platform to engage and keep up to date as to what's happening. jump over to both the socials, Facebook and Instagram, and you will be able to see everything and anything as it unfolds. Instagram, IBC World_Tour, and Facebook, IBC World Tour. Junior men, round 1, heat number 1. No heats ridden yet, no priority established. 18 minutes to go. Here we go. We saw a couple of crackers during the commercial break, or well, during the little break. And yeah, we've got to see some more crackers. A lot of waves. Yes, it's a little bit onshore, but it's still very competitive.
Definitely. And there's plenty of wave. I mean, the thing with the reef bottoms, it always shapes the wave to offer a ramp. So basically, it's definitely more difficult. But if you are able to read the ramp well, you can boost crazy maneuvers. Let's see what Franco can do in this one.
Bounces a little bit. That's white on your screen. There's its little second section. Goes for a Rolo. And see if he can hold on to that one. For some of these Groms, this is also the first time on the World Tour as Bastian hooks a little stall, tries to get a little barrel, still cruising, and unfortunately the wave a little bit iffy. A lot of waves getting ridden now, and that is yellow in a potential smoker. Just a little bit too deep, a little bit ambitious, but these kids are going all out. Like I said, for some of these kids, it's the first time they get to experience a World Tour heat, which is super cool. This is red, Camilo Soto, lots of speed. Fortunately, the wave running away from him, and no scoring opportunity. For some of these kids, first time on the World Tour, and how cool it is to have a World Tour right on your doorstep. You don't have to travel far and wide. You can experience in real time here in your backyard. I'm sure there's a couple of competitors right around the world keen for their events in their backyard, so make sure you do go out there and do support those events, and so we can secure longer running events in your hometown. See all your heroes, hang out with all the boys and all the girls, and get some autographs.
And you know what? Actually, Haynes Whitman is Alexander's son, oldest son, so it's going to be great to watch.
Well, let's hope he can honor his father's legacy. Here we go. Good roll from Bastian.
Ya, bonito rolo entonces ahí para Bastián Morales. En el agua tenemos la primera manga, el primer hit de la ronda número 1 de la categoría junior masculina, la categoría que viene de 2 eventos mundiales en Perú. Y ya está en primer lugar, estamos esperando la nota de Bastián Morales, que se puso un buen rolo ahí a la derecha. Tenemos a Josías Foronda en amarillo, a Haynes Whitman, hijo de Alexander Whitman, en blanco, que acuérdense que la lycra es la verde. Y ahí hay cambio de situación, es Bastián Morales en azul ahora primer lugar, en segundo lugar Josías. Y Haynes en tercero, Camilo Soto en rojo está en cuarto. Esto está apenas empezando. Me dicen que está lista la entrevista con Fabio y Luna. Fabio, vámonos.
So I'm here with Luna Hardman, the last of the tá te entrevistando. Como é que foi essa primeira bateria?
Muito boa, eu estava super animada para competir, porque é a minha primeira bateria na profissional feminino do mundial e eu tô muito feliz.
How was that rolo that you did? Como é que foi aquele rolo que você fez?
Cara, foi animal. Foi grandão e, tipo, eu tinha imaginado ele antes de entrar na bateria. Eu imaginei eu pegando uma onda muito boa e dando um rolo, igual eu tava vendo as meninas fazendo. E eu consegui. Eu tenho a sensação de dever cumprido.
Parabéns. I see you in the next round. Luna said she's very happy to be here. First time in the professional division for the women's. And she was thinking about that rolo. And she's happy. Back to you guys, Bego and Dion. Thank you.
And you look very happy too, Fabio. Oh, look at that. Beautiful Luna Harman. She's got this spark, the same spark as Neymar, right?
Definitely, that's a mother's child right there. And making her mom super proud by busting 2 mega rollers, biggest score of the women's division so far. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 13 minutes, 42 seconds ago. Junior men, round 1, heat number 1. We're going to be running 3 more heats after this one. Bastian Morales with a 5.25. Josias Forondo with a 1.43. Heinz Whitman with a 1.33. And here we go, a little bit of replay of rider in blue. Nice little aggressive roll, quick turnaround in the flats. Gets caught in that white water a little bit, managed to shake it off. And boom, in front of the wave. Good riding by Bastian Morales.
Sí, Bastián Morales, de verdad, bonito rolo, muy bien ejecutado. Y sí, tiene un 4.17, claramente no es tampoco una nota muy alta porque el lugar en el que lo hizo, tal vez la ola también era un poco chica. Sin embargo, vamos a ver, este puede ser el backup score o el score de respaldo para Bastián. Está buscando, yo creo, conectar con la tercera sección. Claro que sí, otro rolo. No lo cae. Es muy difícil entrar las maniobras con esa espuma, Dion. It's very hard to actually land the maneuvers with that kind of foam there.
Yeah, that second section is catching everybody so far. It's a lot of water because you got that foam ball coming, following you all the way from takeoff. And then that second section just stands up. And yeah, Bego, you spot on. I mean, you know this wave as well. You know it very well. And you know which is what signs, what things you need to look for. And yeah, that is one of those telltale signs of just a proper reef break with some mid-tide action. All right, Camilo Soto looking, paddling hard, leaving that one. He's under priority, and there we go. Heinz Whitman, he is green and white on your screen. He's got the green rashi on, and he's got the white on the screen. That is the son of the late, great Mr. Whitman here from Iquique. One of the best bodyboarders leaving this.
Eles já fizeram, já mostraram, sem ninguém falando. Ah, não, eles estão falando que... Estão falando...
Even in this format, the first round, four-man format, and it's giving everybody the best opportunity to make it into the next rounds. As we see Bastian Morales making its way back to Ponta Dos's takeoff zone. Perfect A-frame. Not now, but you guys will see some of the best of Ponta Dos coming up, and you will see how the boys, the girls, and the men are going to go absolutely nuts on this wave. It's probably the most entertaining skate park-esque type of ramp that bodyboarding needs and what the riders want.
Sí, definitivamente una pequeña actualización también en español. Aquí se viene Bastián. Vamos a ver, Bastián, si logra completar ese score. Miren ahí, un back. No entraba, oye, me quedé un poco impresionada. Buen backflip o RS, en realidad se le movió un poco la tabla y lo logró sacar. Oye, muy buen performance para Bastián Morales, ¿ah?
He hasn't said, okay, it's clear to see that he is no stranger to this wave, Begona. Is he from Iquique?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, but he surfs his wave exceptionally well. He knows where the sections are. He worked this wave really well. This kid is someone to look out for.
Definitely, but you know what? I can sense, for example, in the case of the woman, that sometimes it's even better to do not know how this
I
wave.
suppose you don't know the dangers below you.
For example, me, I would be terrified out there because it's so much water moving and it's so dangerous. Just to get caught there, you know.
Yeah.
Rather, it's okay. I mean, you can get out of there. But if you get caught, like you try to maneuver and you don't land it, there's like a 90% chance that you hit the reef. Sure. So I think it's even better that you don't know it and you surf like if there was
so
nothing
like it's
out
beachy.
there. Yeah.
You know, so well, I guess that's everybody's approach, or that should be everybody's approach.
Yeah.
But man, those Erizos means sea urchin, correct?
Yes.
So a little bomb. I love how he lifts his leg, generates a lot more speed. There's that section. Hooks an ARS, what it looks like. Gets turned around in the white water. There he goes. Gets back into the second section and hooks up another little rolo. He really knows this place for some reason.
Yes, definitely. And here comes, this is Heinz Whitman. Buscando entonces ahí un poco de tubo. Vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces. Aquí se prepara el próximo hit. Ya en el agua, este chico iquiqueño también. Bueno, y lo que tienen abajo son los resultados del último hit que vivimos de las chicas. Y sí, miren qué bien. Ahora Bastián Morales en primera posición con 9.27. Tenemos fotógrafos en el agua que están sacando material para el día de hoy. Bueno, yo les cuento que el Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro es un evento que va a durar toda la semana. Vamos a estar aquí a full, son 3 categorías que vamos a estar viendo y atención, se viene otra vez Bastián Morales.
Bastian Morales busting down that one. Good little forward spin in the flats. Keeps cruising, he's hunting for that second Rolo, not getting it. 9.27, he's firmly in the lead. And Heinz Whitman trailing behind him in second position with a 3.66. Joshua Florinda with a 2.7 and Camila Soto very quiet with a 1 incomplete maneuver of 0.90. So there's a little channel, quite an easy paddle in, just around the channel. Get in there, makes things a lot easier for us older, more fragile gentlemen, such as myself and Glenn. And we like easy paddles and fun waves. And really, it makes it also a little bit safer, Begonia, on those really big days.
Look at that, those are all a bunch of juniors, they're supporting their friends.
Nice.
And nice little roll there for Josías Foronda. Vamos a ver qué consigue por esa ola, pero va a ayudarlo a sumar más puntos. Si estás sintonizando y conoces a estos riders, cuéntanos un poco qué podemos comentar de ellos. Obviamente nosotros no podemos conocer a todos los riders, conocemos a Heinz. Cuéntanos un poco de alguno de estos chicos. Aquí está el replay.
All right, a little replay right in yellow. Wishy-washy, jumps around a bit, goes through the lip, connects with the roll in front of the white water, looks at the judges. He's stoked, definitely stoked. And a little bit of, let's see, I think this was All Right in Blue's previous wave with not much scoring opportunity happening. Cool flick of the hair and back to the back line. If you just joined us, welcome to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, the second stop on IBC World Tour South American leg. We're coming off a high of some amazing action in Arica, the first stop of the South American leg, with Amari Laverne coming out victorious in spectacular fashion. If you have not done so, go into ibcworldtour.com. Check out the replays for the finals day and all the other days of action at Arica. Finding ourselves here in the most beautiful Iquique, great part of Chile, colorful, joyful, and full of good times. The junior men in the water, round 2, heat number 1, 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Bastian Morales with a 9.27, followed by Josias Forondo with a total score of 7.9. He needs at 5.2 for first place. Heinz Whitman would definitely be wanting to advance into the next round. He only needs a 4.57 for that second place. Camila Soto keeping very quiet, operating around there, and you'll see him hopefully get back into contention.
Ya, no, definitivamente esto ha estado bastante movido. Aquí viene justamente Bastián, que es el líder de la serie, haciendo muy buen trabajo. Un poco de frustración para Bastián, pero no hay problema, quedan todavía 5 minutos y ha hecho un buen trabajo también Josías ahí, y tal vez Heinz y Camilo no han tenido la oportunidad para demostrar lo que saben hacer, pero aún les quedan 5 minutos.
Alright, 5 minutes here at the Erizos Iquique Pro, Bodyboard Pro. Welcome, round 1, heat now 1. We've got 3 more junior heats coming up after this one. Bastian Morales surfing really well. Here we go, second place. Good roll through a nice section. Wow, he is going to love that one. Shakes off his hair. Good little Rolo. And definitely Josias Forondo getting into potentially in that first position spot as we are sitting here at the beautiful Iquique. Round number 1, heat number 1, Begonia. It's been a good day of action. Love seeing the women back in the water. And now we're in the juniors. 3 divisions at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro.
That's right, 3 divisions we're going to be seeing. It's very comforting. Look at that, there's a change of situation. Last wave of Josías. Now he's in the first position. Y ahí hay un cambio de situación entonces con un 6.17. Josías se logra posicionar en el primer lugar, dejando a Bastián en el segundo lugar. Acá está ese replay de esa ola de 6.17. Bien bueno el rolo. Y lo mejor de todo es que lo logra combinar más adelante con Ah, no, perdón, este fue el otro rolo, disculpa, claro, este fue un rolo mucho más explosivo que le da esa nota de 6 y 7. Así que buen trabajo para Josías Foronda y también para Bastián. Vamos a llevarle las energías a Haynes y a Camilo, que todavía no han podido conseguir las olas correctas para poder mostrarle al mundo lo que saben hacer.
All right, Josiah's sneaking into that first position with a beautiful roll, knocking now off Bastian Morales. It's been very consistent, very busy throughout this heat, and it seems like a two-horse race at the moment. Heinz Wittmann and Camilo Soto needs to post some big scores to get back into contention. I'm not sure if I have even seen Camilo Soto. I wonder if he is still in the water. Keep an eye out for the rider in red. We haven't seen him yet. But yellow has only been hunting those left-handers. And blue, which is Bastian Morales, he's been hunting those right-handers. So interesting heat planning and heat management by these two guys. I would be keen to see them in the later rounds. And we'll probably see Josias and Bastian keeping it consistent, going for the lefts and going for the rights. We're going 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Round one, heat number one. 3 more juniors to come. 2 more rounds of juniors. I mean, 3 more heats of juniors to come as we march toward the end of our broadcast for the day here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro in Iquique, Chile.
That's right. Full week of work we're going to be having here. And I'd like to thank the Ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique for bringing this event, for presenting this event. And of course to the Cormudepi, which is the sports corporation of Iquique, for organizing this event. They are the official organizers. And of course, I'd like to thank to Erizos, a bodyboard brand that was born here in Iquique. And actually, here comes Haynes.
All right, hopefully Heinz goes for the left hand. Hopefully he can get out to roll. A bit of a section.
Nice.
Nice Rolo. He needs to improve. And it backs it up with a Revo. Just unfortunately, a reverse spin. A bit too bumpy on the rocks. But a nice little roll from Heinz Wittmann. He'll be stoked for getting that one. Let's look at this little replay, Bigger. Cruises down the face.
Viene bonito el rolo que ejecutó Haynes. Wittmann, el mayor de Alexander Wittmann, trató de combinarlo con un giro contrario, pero lo tomó ahí un poco la espuma. Vamos a ver en estos últimos segundos si Haynes logra cambiar la situación. Él está buscando un 5.94, es bastante posible que lo consiga. No, Haynes consigue un 4.53 por esa última ola. Lástima, no fue suficiente, pero muy bonita y buen performance para Haynes. Entonces, 4.53.
29 seconds to go. The last 30 seconds of this heat. Is the situation going to stay the same, or we're going to see either red or white go on another one? Here we go, heat leader. Josias Forondo cruising down that one, looking for another little roller to extend his lead. Goes up there, goes for the old backflip and hooks it around and parks himself onto the rocks. But hold your horses. Bastian on an absolute screamer, lifts that leg, driving the bus, looking for something, gets a little barrel, and unfortunately a few steps in that barrel, but there he is, popping out of that one. And Begonia, the end of the heat, round number one, heat number one for the junior men's. Good, fun action, the boys keeping super busy. For some of them, it's their first World Tour event, and it seems to me that we've got not much of a situation change, and Josias and Bastian making it into the next round.
Aquí viene el replay de la última ola de Josías. Vamos a ver, fue bien explosiva, bien difícil ese rolo. Bueno, esta no fue la última, esta fue la mejor de él. Este fue el 6.17. Y con esta última ola entonces nos vamos a ir un pequeño corte comercial. No se muevan que ya volvemos con más de la acción. Welcome back, everybody, to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, right here in Punta Dos, an event organized by the Sports Corporation of Iquique, also known in Spanish as Cormudebi, and it's presented by the Ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique, or the Iquique's City Hall. Thank you very much to the government, the local government, for bringing this event to us. It's a pleasure to be back in Iquique.
High fives all around. What a cool place to be. And we are so stoked to be here. Round number 2, the second stop. Oh, hold your horses. This is rider in green but white on your screen. Lucas Collier turning into a sweet one. And unfortunately that wave not giving him much. 2 more junior men heat after this. Here we go. Rider in blue. Matias Trento looking for a good one. Nice little roll. Good stuff. Cruises trying to get around the section. A lot of white water in the safe zone. And in the back he goes. All right, some cool scores dropping in the start of this 20-minute heat with our rider in blue clocking in this one. Fabio Aquino, look at that. Kid, a lot of speed. Sees that section right there. Nice little roller. Lands at the top. Shoots down. Look at how he just puts his foot on the gas and gets around that wishy-washy white water. Little danger zone.
Was a really nice wave for Matias Trento, the guy in blue jersey, already with a 3.83. That's our second heat, round 1, junior man division. How good is to see those little kids already charging Punta Dois in Iquique, Dion?
Yeah, these kids have a bright future ahead of them, and I'm telling you, bodyboarding has a bright future ahead of us. If we got kids like this charging, and the future is bright. We've seen it, the future being bright with Moises and Rodriguez Silva, the 2 twins from Arica. Chile is truly the epicenter of bodyboards. Those 2 kids, man, they went toe-to-toe with the big boys and did not shy.
The twin brothers from that Arica contest was unbelievable.
Yep.
How they surf against each other, and Matias Diaz, remember that hit?
Oh man, that was probably one of the standout heats of the events, other than the final. And Matias Diaz, living in Iquique, he would definitely be one to watch out for here at Punta Dos, here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. I would say Matias Diaz is definitely someone. All the other guys will be keeping a key eye on his progress during this event. We got 3 divisions here, ladies and gentlemen: the junior men, women's, and the pro men. Junior men's, this is their 3rd stop on the world tour. 2 events in Peru, and the women's world tour is finally kicking off here in Iquique. Then we'll be moving down to Antofagasta for the full spectrum. All the divisions: drop knee, pro junior, women's, men's, and that's it. DK.
Well, yeah.
Did I say DK? I'm sure I'd say DK.
I think we have a DK women too, huh? In Antofagasta. Oh no, I think they're gonna have DK women back in Brazil, Wahine Pro,
Nice.
in
That's something you don't
Espírito
see every day.
Santo.
That would be really cool to see some chicks sending it on the knee, doing it all like a roach style.
Okay, guys, so if you're just turning in, we are at the first day at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, our second stop from IBC World Tour South America League. We still have Antofagasta after this one, and then we go to Brazil with Itacoatiara Pro and Wahine. That's the second time a Bodyboard World Tour event is organized here in Iquique, and the Punta Dos Wave. Punta Dos Wave, it's a perfect A-frame peak full of sea urchins and sharp rocks. The right is being best in high tides, and the left can be surfed all the times, but it's best in mid-tide. We have a guy riding to the right now. It's the blue jersey again, Matias Trento. He seems to me it's on fire, trying to, not too good the wave, but he's getting moved. Matias is doing well. And we have Lucas Coelho in this hit too. Our green singlet for you guys is white. And Dario Vivanco, red singlet, still not catching any wave. Lucas Colar is only one wave, 1 point, and Matias Trenton 3.83.
Yeah, keeping it quiet. It's a bit of a slow heat. We've got two more after this, my man. 15 minutes. Little bit of scoreline for you. A 1 and a 3.8, and Lucas with a 1 incomplete maneuvers, and Dario waiting patiently for his turn to send it.
For sure the wind came, it's not looking good now, but those little boys, man, they want to charge, they want to make to the second round, and now we have Lucas Coelar with a nice speed. Let's see if what he can do, and a nice roll, complete. That's the first good.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the line he drew. I really enjoyed watching him draw that line down the face of the wave. Good posture, Fabio. Great hand positioning. Perfect start.
Yeah, let's talk about this pretty soon, because we have again Matias trying to do a roller, but unfortunately the wave just can't get good for him. Yeah, I like Lucas Coelar, the speed he improved. I think he needs to put more like the elbow inside the board, Dion.
Yes.
Like you see the elbow a little bit far, but he did good.
Very much so. Very much so.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Erizos brand. Erizos was created here in Iquique back in 2007 by a passionate team that is constantly looking to improve. This year they are celebrating its 15th anniversary. So support this event as a name sponsor felt the best way to do, since this is where the brand was born, and also goes along with the brand's main goal: push the sport grow, taking into account all levels of bodyboard and offering the best quality products with innovative designs and with a fair price to everyone. Last year, not last year, but the year before, like the last contest they made here in Arica, in Iquique. Sorry guys, I still have Arica in my mind, man. But sorry.
A good I couldn't even think about the word now. You threw me completely off.
Sorry, dear. We still think about that.
There's a bodyboard in remembrance of the fallen friends and family members here in Iquique.
Okay, we have another wave from Matias. He's on fire, man, trying to improve his leading. Let's see it. Rolo. Yeah. So for sure. Oh, almost.
Well, it did seem like he landed it. I'm sure he just like, time to eject.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that, because the rocks is in front of him right now. So the last event here in Iquique.
Hold that
oh,
thought. Here we go. That's Lucas on a trainer. Can he come out the barrel? He does. Oh, I can even hear the crowd screaming from there. They must love that one. Haven't seen a barrel ride since the women's division.
Beautiful stuff from Lucas. Beautiful wave. He pull in, and made it. I want to see this score from Lucas. So I just finished. Last time we had a contest here, the two Erizos riders won their divisions. Joaquin Soto in junior division and Alan Munoz in men's division. Wow.
How cool is Alan Munoz's dog? Hugo.
Such
a cute little dog.
Pretty good dog, huh?
And it's and Alan Munoz is not so bad himself. Just kidding. Great gentleman, ambassador of the sport. True ambassador.
And I think, in my opinion, man, everyone has a dog. Has a little more up there. You know what I mean? Like, he's cool. He's super cool guy.
You know, like when your dogs look like the owners, I can see that between him and his dog, that little connection that they have.
I love dogs. I know you love dogs, so I always have a dog. My dog is waiting for me back home. Boats from the Disney movie, same dog, but he's not a small dog, man. He's big dog.
Yeah, mine's also
missing my dog.
But It's a reach back cross with the Valmarine. Look at this little replay. Pulls it to the barrel. Nice little line. He sees the exit. Comes out just in time and gets pushed by the whitewater towards that second section. And there's that second section just closing up with the higher tides later on this week. We're going to see that thing opening up. And it's going to be a ramp fest. Guys are going to be hitting that thing, flying over that little barrel section and landing on the other side. All right, 10 minutes to go in this junior heat round two.
Okay, now, sorry, Dion. This heat will finish now with 10 minutes because we only have 2 riders in this one. So Lucas, with the last barrel, he just won this heat.
Well, that's interesting.
I think Dario was, I don't know. Let's see again this little guy, man. Look at the barrel, man.
Super
Pretty
cool,
nice one, huh?
Deep. He managed to get, and that's that foam ball coming through and pushing him out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this heat. We're going to throw down to a quick little commercial break, Fabio, and we'll be back with some more gnarly grinding dry action here from Punto Dos.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. We are in the beautiful beach of Punta Dos. And what you see in the water in your screen, it's the hit number number 3 of round number 1 for the junior division. And in red, there's Michelle Aquiles. In white, Vicente Lemos. In yellow, there's Aníbal Valdivieso. And in blue, Ian Iturra. Estamos entonces en lo que es el primer día, del día de inicio del Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Un evento organizado por la Cormudep y presentado por la ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique. Viene la primera ola de Michelle Aquiles. Vamos a ver qué puede hacer Michelle. Buen rolo aéreo en la tercera sección de la punta 2, combinado con uno más que no logra caer. La punta 2 es una ola de piedra, de fondo de roca, con muchos erizos y muchas sí, piedras filosas, la verdad. Pero los chicos están surfeando como si no estuviera pasando nada. Miren el replay de la última ola del rider en rojo. Se frenaba y está bien porque le ofreció una buena rampa. Aquí en la tercera sección, bien ejecutado de aéreo ese rolo. Lo cae muy bien también y estaba buscando combinar con otra maniobra que no la lograba completar. Eso fue otro rolo. Bien hecho entonces para el rider en rojo, Michelle Aquiles. Y si estás sintonizando, déjanos saber de dónde eres. El día de hoy vamos a hacer un hit más y nos vamos a despedir por hoy. Volvemos mañana. Vamos a competir, vamos a estar haciendo evento toda la semana. Ya el Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro dura una semana. Y todos los días vamos a estar haciendo eventos. Así que los esperamos. Son 3 categorías. Miren qué linda imagen panorámica de esta ciudad. Una ciudad con unos contrastes súper interesantes. Digamos, los cerros típicos de acá, del norte de Chile. Y es una ciudad bien desarrollada, Iquique, y el mar bien claro, bien bonito, con tremendas olas. Bueno, este es un buen momento para contarles que Erizos, la marca auspiciadora principal de este evento, marca de bodyboarding local. Atención, ya les cuento. Michelle aquí les consigue un 4.83 por su primera ola, la del rolo. Vamos a ver qué puede hacer entonces y qué nos pueden ofrecer los otros chicos. Ian tenía una ola de 1 punto. Ahora es la respuesta de Aníbal Valdivieso. Nada, para Aníbal se cambia de lado. No mucho para él, ahí. Y bueno, les contaba que la marca patrocinante Erizos tiene un concurso. Se llama el Domestic Shot Erizos. ¿Ya? Pueden ir a las redes sociales de Erizos Store o Erizos Brand, que son las 2 páginas oficiales de la marca de Erizos Brand. Y ahí están todas las reglas. Es un concurso, ya les voy a contar. Aquí viene hola para Ian Iturra. Un rolo bien completado ahí en la izquierda. La izquierda usualmente no da tantos puntos, no da tantos puntajes porque es más corta. Vamos a ver esta ola que se viene. Importante para el líder de la serie. Vamos a ver si logra repetir. Nada. Nada ahí entonces para el líder de la serie. Y bueno, les estábamos contando que tenemos ese concurso. Es un concurso que básicamente les permite a ustedes tomar cualquier foto dentro del marco del campeonato que sea interesante, que tiene varias bases, tienen que revisarlas en la página, en las redes sociales de Erizos. Y va a haber premios al ganador de la mejor imagen. Hay un proceso de selección y hay algunas reglas y hay algunas bases del concurso, pero va a estar buenísimo. Erizos está regalando productos, Erizos que están muy lindos. También pueden ir a revisar la página web erizosstore.com y ahí pueden encontrar todas las cositas que ofrece esta marca. Y atención, aquí se viene Ian Iturra en esta bonita izquierda que trata de conseguir algo, pero no logra completar. Así es, esto es entonces el hit número 3 de la ronda número 1 en la categoría junior masculino. En este evento vamos a tener junior masculino, mujeres, el Women World Tour, y vamos a tener también el Men World Tour. Es la segunda etapa del Men World Tour.
Okay, I'm back. Ian Iturra on first position with 1 point and 5.17. Second position, it's the red singlet Michelle Achilles, almost Aquino. He has 1 point and 4.83. Needs only 1.35. Third position is yellow singlet. Let's see, that's red. Michele, let's see. Nice speed,
Wow.
nice roller. No.
Yes, beautiful.
Good ride for Michele Achilles. Pretty sure he's gonna improve his score because he has only 1 point on the backup score. And Hannibal Valdivieso, he needs a 5 points before that wave serve from Michele. And Vicente, there's no waves yet. Let's see, Michele is in the lead. Look at this beautiful replay from him, Bego.
Sí, una segunda ola bien buena para Michelle. La verdad que tiene una buena técnica para ese rolo. Ya se había puesto una ola con un rolo, trató de combinar con otro. Se ve que ahí estaba como revisando para dónde seguir, si seguía o si le tocaban las piedras. Pero bueno, ahí entonces van cayendo los scores y por supuesto un 7.33 recibe Michelle. Es una buena nota. Definitivamente, porque él ejecutó ese rolo bien aéreo, bien pronunciado en el pocket de la ola, lo cual le permite conseguir ese score de 7.33. Michelle entonces ahora otra vez en la primera posición, Fábio.
Sim, e agora a gente tem o camiseta amarelo, Hannibal, que ele precisa melhorar ele só tem uma nota de ponto 83, mas infelizmente a onda não foi boa. O Michele com certeza tirou aquela nota de 7,33, como a Bego falou. Imprimiu muita velocidade, conseguiu atacar o lip de uma forma limpa e aí tirando a melhor nota da bateria. Agora o segundo lugar, o Ian, precisa de uma nota 7 pontos. E o Vicente ainda não pegou onda, o camiseta verde, que para vocês é o camiseta branca. So you guys, if you're just tuning in, we are in the first day of Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, our second stop on the South America League. We are now on round 1, heat 3, junior men's division. We have on red, Michele Achilles, on blue, Ian Iturra, on yellow, Hannibal Valdivieso, in green, white for you guys, Vicente Lemos.
Así es, muchísimas gracias a la Municipalidad de Iquique por presentar este evento. Y atención, una situación de cacho compartido. Iba Ian a la izquierda. Vamos a ver si podemos ver la otra ola. No alcancé a ver. ¿Quién iba a la derecha, Fábio?
Eu acho que deve ter sido o Michele, mas eu não consegui ver bem a cor da camiseta, nem sei realmente se ele pegou a onda. O Michele está na frente, né, Bego? Então ele está querendo ali melhorar aquela nota dele de 4.83 e o Ian está precisando melhorar esse 3.50 dele porque, na verdade, os dois estão na liderança ali bem tranquilos. Bego, eu estou achando que essa bateria só tem três atletas. O Vicente Lemos não compareceu no campeonato.
Ah, sí. Vicente Lemos no está. Yo también estaba como viendo que no veía la lycra blanca y es que no vino. Así que solo 3 chicos. Y bueno, nos restan 10 minutos con 40. Este es el penúltimo hit. El primer día de competencia se vio ya 2 rondas de la categoría mujeres profesional del Women World Tour. El comienzo de este tour aquí en esta preciosa ciudad de Iquique. Hoy un día con un poco de viento, amaneció la verdad bien glass, pero se comenzó a partir del mediodía ya que muchos atletas estaban terminando su proceso de inscripción. É importante que os atletas hagan su processo com tempo. Agora sim, cacho compartido.
Então, agora sim, os 2 atletas, o vermelho foi para a esquerda, o azul, os 2 líderes da bateria dividiram o pico. Arica Iquique, olha, Arica está sempre na minha cabeça, porque eu estava ontem em Arica, hoje eu já estou em Iquique, nesse lugar lindo que Punta 2 é um pico que vai para a direita e para a esquerda, é um A-frame lindo, e eles dividiram ali o pico, os líderes da bateria. O Michele foi para a direita e o Ian para a esquerda. Vamos aguardar as notas dos dois para ver se eles melhoram a sua pontuação. Aí é o nosso replay do líder da bateria, tentando ali um rolo e conseguindo, muito bem executado por ele. E vamos ver aí se ele vai conseguir melhorar o score dele. Muito boa onda surfada, eu acho que vai vir notão aí, hein? Não sei, vamos esperar os juízes. Ainda faltam 9 minutos e 15 segundos. Que você acha, Bego, desses atletas nova geração, 3 chilenos aí dentro d'água? Muito bonito de ver isso, hein?
Sí, la verdad que los juniors son demasiado importantes para nuestro deporte. Es muy importante que también que la IBC haya adecuado la categoría junior femenina, que es algo nuevo, es una novedad dentro de nuestro tour, tener a las chicas junior, el futuro de nuestro deporte en nuestra división femenina. Ya se sabe que hoy en día cada vez hay más mujeres sobresaliendo en todos los deportes. Entró la nota de Michelle, aumenta ahora sí su score y ahora sí es la nota más alta del campeonato hasta ahora. Michelle obtiene un 783, Fábio.
Sim, se a gente for botar aqui em relação ao júnior, ele tem a melhor nota da bateria, que é um 783, lembrando que na categoria feminina a melhor nota foi da Luna Hardman, 8 pontos. Então o Michele quase conseguiu bater a onda da Luna, mas na categoria júnior com certeza. For you guys, it's turning in and speaking English. We're trying here to speak Portuguese and Spanish and English. And in this heat, we have 3 Chilenos. We have Bego with me. She speaks very good Spanish. She's from Iquique. She's a local girl. So that's why we're speaking a lot of Spanish and Portuguese. I'm really sorry for those don't like this, but we're trying to involve as much people we can. And that's beautiful for our sport. It's beautiful. We have IBC World Tour event back on track. We have a lot of events this year. This is only the second stop for our South America League.
Yeah, the first stop for the girls and the second for the South American League. Yes, and we're gonna go straight to Antofagasta after this for the Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival 2022, and then Itacoachara Pro and the Great Wahine Bodyboard Pro in Espiritu Santo. That's gonna be amazing.
Amazing stuff, and we have Dion by the beach with the boy, with the best barrel so far from the contest.
All right, guys, I'm here with the heat winner, Lucas. Lucas, muito bem, great barrel surfing, beautiful scoring, great surfing from you. You must be feeling happy.
Bueno, acabo de salir de mi hit, pasando en primer lugar, súper motivado para dejar Iquique bien parado. Y eso, y saludo a Whitman que nos mande las mejores olas, motivado por siempre.
Gracias. Back to you guys, to the action.
Okay, Dion, thank you so much for this beautiful interview with that Pro Junior guy that made a very nice barrel. He's so happy to do that.
Sí, definitivamente, qué bonito mensaje envió, diciendo un saludo a Whitman arriba. Mandaba un saludo a Alexander Whitman. Yo creo que este evento entero está dedicado a Alexander. Realmente un rider de talla mundial, un rider increíble. Yo era mi favorito, la verdad, acá Iquique, creo que el mucho de todos. Así que sabemos que él está aquí cuidándonos y qué bonita iniciativa de Erizos de haber creado esa zona de atletas única que tenemos acá. Por primera vez yo veo una zona de atletas tan completa, Fabio, con todo lo que necesitan los atletas, muy cómoda, full sombra, para colgar sus wetsuits, para cambiarse, lockers para guardar sus cosas y silloncito con la vista perfecta. Es prácticamente una torre de jueces replicada para los atletas, pasto sintético. Y bueno, esa zona de atletas se llama Erizos Whitman Athlete Zone. Es la zona de atletas de Whitman.
Realmente é impressionante a estrutura do Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. A gente, ao longo da nossa transmissão, ao longo dos dias, a gente vai mostrar muita coisa, além de ter ali o lugar para você fazer a sua troca de roupa de borracha, guardar seus equipamentos. E agora a gente tem o camiseta vermelha tentando melhorar suas notas. O Michele, já que já está na primeira colocação com 7,33 e um 7,83. Infelizmente a onda fechou ali, ele saiu da onda para não cair na pedra, está tranquilo na bateria, fazendo uma ótima apresentação. O atleta de camiseta vermelha, Michele Aquiles, com uma nota 7,33 e uma outra com 7,83, a melhor nota até agora na categoria Júnior. Faltando ainda 3 minutos e 53 segundos nessa terceira bateria, penúltima bateria do dia, do round 1 do Junior Division. Falando um pouquinho aqui da marca Erizos em português, a marca Erizos dá o nome ao campeonato, Erizos Iquique. A Erizos ela foi criada aqui mesmo em Iquique, no Chile, em 2007, por um time apaixonado pelo esporte e sempre em constante evolução. Esse ano eles completam 15 anos de mercado, patrocinando e dando nome a essa segunda etapa do circuito. Eles pensam que é a melhor maneira de demonstrar suas intenções, que sempre é trabalhar para o crescimento do esporte. E agora a gente tem de novo o camiseta vermelha, tá sem parar na bateria, tentando melhorar a nota, dando um rolo, caindo na parte aberta da onda ainda, com bastante velocidade. Segundo é o rolo. O Michele realmente está on fire, adorou a onda, bateu até ali na prancha. Bego, ele está querendo ganhar y ganhar con distancia.
Mira.
Olha que lindo eso.
Así es, ahí pueden ver, es la combinación de nuestro evento que está gigante. Tenemos la zona de los jueces, que es todo esto donde está Iquique, Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, en la parte blanca. Al lado, la parte negra, es la zona de los atletas. Al lado, donde dice Vita, Kinevita, es el servicio de kinesiología que nos está prestando acá. Atención, esta ola de azul. ¡Wow! Un backflip.
¡Wow!
Bien, bien ejecutado ahí entonces para azul. Ese era, miren, buena toma del drone. Ahí pueden ver lo que es la playa Bellavista completa. Iquique, un lugar privilegiado, full roca. Miren, eso es lo que les contamos. Fondo de roca total, mezclado con arena. Por eso las olas son tan buenas, Fabio.
Muito bom aqui essa região de Iquique, porque proporciona mais de 24 lugares para você pegar onda nessa costa.
Uau, que buena toma.
Olha que lindo, temos dias maravilhosos aqui no Chile, com um céu lindo em Iquique. Hoje o sunrise, o nascer do sol, foi uma loucura de lindo atrás das montanhas. E com certeza a gente vai ter um pôr do sol magnífico nesse primeiro dia do Erizos Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022, a segunda etapa. Olha que lindo esse replay, Bego.
Sí, este es el replay de la última ola de Michelle, que la verdad tiene muy bien, tiene como bien afiatado esos rolos, los hacen muy bien, ¿eh? Sobre todo los primeros. Ese de la última sección de la ola tal vez fue un poco no tan fluido, pero bueno, aquí viene la respuesta de azul, que fue ese ARS. Al comienzo yo lo vi como un backflip, pero no, era un ARS. Miren ahí, justo al frente de, digamos, de la parte azulita. Bueno, es un poco difícil. Ahí abajo ven la moto, pues ahí es la punta 2. Ahí se puede ver el riff. Y por eso Iquique se llama uno de los mejores riffs urbanos del mundo. Miren, todo eso son olas. Y eso es solo un pedazo de la ciudad, porque para el otro lado hay más. Últimos 20 segundos, Fabio, se nos va este hit.
Baita hit pro Michele e pro Ian, trocando cada ali, de colocação com o outro. O Michele tentando aumentar a nota dele. O Ian dando o primeiro RS ali para a esquerda que eu vi hoje. O Hannibal, na verdade, tentando 5 segundos, mas acho que ele não tem mais tempo. Os dois colocados aí, primeiro e segundo, indo para a próxima fase, para a segunda fase da categoria Júnior. Ótimo, ótima bateria para os dois atletas aí, mostrando a melhor nota do camiseta vermelha, que foi um rolo muito bem executado, com muita técnica. E agora a gente vai para os nossos comerciais e já a gente volta com a última bateria do dia da categoria Júnior, do primeiro dia do Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. And look at that beautiful shot from our drone. That's the channel right there. And it's a very beautiful beach. In the water, you have the last heat of the day. This is the heat number 4 of round number 1 junior division. And you have in red Sebastián Jorquera, in white Pablo Astorga, in yellow Tomás Caro, and in blue Darío Gutiérrez. Remember, the green singlet, it's the white color there. We are waiting for the rash guards that are going to get there tomorrow. And here he comes.
Paula Astorjo got a little innie, pops and kicks really hard. Wants to try and impress the boys, impress the fans out there. Super upset with himself. He knew he had mega boost there on the small little inside section. Last heat of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Easy Sunday evening watching. And we will be, bringing you a lot more action during the course of the week. Whole week action, pro men, pro women, and the junior divisions. As we see the rider in red, Sebastian, going down that one. This wave closing out way ahead of him, pulling out of that one. And we see green also trying to make his way back. That is white Polo Astorga. Well, welcome. And it's our pleasure to be here at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Stop number 2 on the South American leg of the IBC World Tour. And in the water right now, round 1, heat number 4 of the junior men.
And that's the athlete zone for anyone that doesn't know it. I'm just going to say it in Spanish. Esto que ven ahí es todo el evento. Tienen la carpa de Kinevita, que son los kinesiólogos que nos están apoyando. Muchas gracias. Por supuesto, el Whitman Athlete Zones de Erizos es donde están todos los atletas. Miren qué lugar más cómodo, confortable. Tienen para cambiarse lockers, 2 corridas de lockers y también para colgar sus trajes. El wetsuit dryer que se llama. Tienen las mesitas de Red Bull, pueden estar cómodos en la sombra. Y esta zona de atletas está dedicada a Alexander Whitman, nuestro gran amigo, uno de los mejores bodyboarders que ha visto Chile y definitivamente Iquique. que falleció hace un mes y lo extrañamos con toda nuestra alma y esta es una dedicatoria para él. Dedicated to Alexander Whitman. What do you think about that, please?
Man, what a way to honor a friend, a family man. Have this named our team, a beautiful athlete zone. Super cool. Really love it. Definitely taking some notes for next events out in South Africa. These guys here, the team here, pulling off an exceptional job. A beautiful place to be at. Great setup. Great production team. Super pumped for the waves to come, Begonia. We've got some good, solid swells coming through the whole week. Very consistent. Offshores in the morning. We've got the pro men. We've got the pro women. Finally, the Women's World Tour kicking off for the first stop of their tour here in Iquique. And we've got the pro juniors, the junior men, and we've got the men's going head-to-head at Punto Dos. This beautiful Iquique for the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro. Welcome, and it is our last heat of the day, 15 minutes ago, 40-odd seconds, and Apollo Storja sitting in that first spot.
Right on, and for everyone that is tuning in, this is our last heat of the day, and here he comes, Thomas. Let's see what he can do for himself. That's a nice-looking roll. Right there, good place to hit, good projection, and let's see what the judges think about that one. And there's a lot of time to go, but it's definitely Paulo and Tomas looking more active in this heat. And for tomorrow, we're going to be seeing some more action. Remember, this is a week event. We're going to have a full week of competition. There's 3 divisions. So every single day, we're going to be working, and we count on you. Let the world know that the IBC, this so expected IBC World Tour, it's on.
Nice roller, power roller, smooth maneuver, smooth landing. Big score for the rider in yellow. He says like he's from Iquique.
Aquí tenemos gente que va por él. Diego Sánchez dice, vamos Tommy, el Tabo presente. No, parece que él es del Tabo. He's from El Tabo, as well as Alan Muñoz, as well as Elisa Caro.
A few people making the trek down to Iquique.
Yeah, here it comes. This is the answer of Sebastián Jorquera. Vamos a ver. Así que nos están comentando que tenemos lista la entrevista en la playa con Fabio y el ganador del hit anterior, Fabio. Vamos.
Azul, Darío, 4.5. Última de amarillo, Tomás.
Okay, I'm here with the last winner. Michele Achilles. Was nice rollers, man.
Muchas gracias, es una emoción muy grande estar aquí en el Mundial, una ola inexplicable, perfecta, es el primer Mundial en el que voy, entonces estoy muy contento de haber pasado la primera ronda y vamos que se puede por más.
Como foi aquele ao rolo que você deu? Muito bom.
Pucha, igual fue bueno, igual salí harto de la ola, la caída fue media dura, sí, igual caí medio duro, pero se pudo seguir, se afirmé con todo, como gato.
Okay, guys, he's very happy to do a roller. And guys, back to you, Bego and Dion.
Thank you, Fabio, the roller man right there. Thank you so much as our man Fabio brings it down for us.
Thank you, man.
We're allowed to have some fun. We are with each other every day, day in, day out. We need to be able to poke fun at one another to keep our spirits and our sense of humor at the utmost high. Well, here we go. Thomas Caro with a 6.3. And Dario Guterres with a 4.5 for the big scores. Here we go. That's our heat leader with another loopy roll. Back in the foam ball, out in the face. Take that.
He's coming from El Tabo. And also Nacho Flores, Nelson, is coming from there. Here it comes. This is the answer. La respuesta del iquiqueño.
Cool.
Paulo Astorga, iquiqueño. Sí, parece que sí, Paulo es iquiqueño, si no me equivoco. Ustedes saben, gente, que si nos quieren decir datitos por acá, por el chat.
Action, Bego, split peak action. Sorry for that, but here we go. Dario cruising down the line. There's a section. Bangs a little roll, a little bit behind the wave. And please, what were you saying?
No, I'm sorry. It's live action takes precedence always. I was just saying, if you are tuning in, let us know where you are. This is the first day of competition, but we are leaving after this heat and coming back tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're going to be back here early in the morning because the conditions are way better in the morning, right?
That's it. Yeah, this morning was beautiful when we woke up. Opened the curtains. We actually slept with the sliding door open to hear this ocean. We're right on the edge of the ocean, waves breaking. That is just the best music to fall asleep to. Please give us some history on the memorial site over there.
That memorial is for Oscar El Negro. Oscar, another local bodyboarder who unfortunately also passed away, and I think in the near future Whitman is going to have one too. Oscar was a local here, so he's in our hearts as well. And it's just, you know, unfortunate, but it's so beautiful that the local community, the Iquiqueñan community, remembers their riders with those memorial stones. I mean, bodyboard stone there.
Yeah, that's awesome. What a way to commemorate the fallen friend forever living in our hearts. Thomas Caro with 11.4 with the 5 and a 6.33, really showing some great surfing. And Paula Astorga following hot on his heels with that 7.1. He needs a massive 6.63 for that first position. Dario and Sebastian trailing for that second spot. Not much that they need, but with 10 minutes, 20 seconds to go, this is the last heat of the day of junior men. Round 1, heat number 4. It's really good to always get these earlier rounds out the way so we can pave the way to the action that is coming to everybody. We've got the pro men's, the pro women, and these juniors sending it. Nice little replay of a heat leader. Second roll. Nice little roll. Lands in the face. Gets pushed by the whitewater. And that's a good backup score. The wind staying up the onshore here. Full swing. And this evening it will go down and allow us tomorrow to have crisp, clear, smooth, oily like waves.
Oh, God, the way I like them. Silky style. And that's this place offers you beautiful peaks, beautiful waves to both sides, so there's no excuse. It's not like, oh, well, I'm not that good to right, I'm not that good to left. You have everything.
It's always classy. It's always a wave. And it's this crazy ecosystem that is here. The weather patterns is insane.
Well, I mean, there's wind for sure, like today, but there's ramps. Look at that. Let's see what Dario can offer. Nice looking backflip there for Dario. What a surprise. And then this might be the change of situation he's looking for. Look at that. Well,
gracias.
Muchas gracias, Darío. Vamos a ver. Buena ola para Darío Gutiérrez. A ver, ¿quién está sintonizando? ¿Me puede dar un poco de información acerca de Darío Gutiérrez, de dónde es? Aquí nos acaba de mostrar una buena ola. Vamos a ver, y esta es la respuesta de amarillo. Tomás Caro, que está en este momento en la primera posición, pero vamos a esperar esas notas de Darío Gutiérrez en estos últimos 8 minutos. No sé si va a cambiar la situación, Dio.
All right, white, that's Paula Astorga getting good wave. Goes for that invert, gets it. Super stoked. Kids, I must say the kids are getting creative here at the last heat of the day. I'm sure the tide's also playing a little bit of a factor. A little bit more water on the reef. And a little fun invert. He's paddling back really quickly. Super hungry, super pumped with that one. We'll see him post a nice little score. That is right in green with a white indication here on the screen with Paula Astorga. There we go. This is a combo. Nice little flip there. Out the bowl. Perfect riding. Hooks back into the face. There's a little roll section. Punches through the lip. And kicks really hard to make it in front of the whitewater. Super stoked. There he is. Judges, give me the score. And here we go. This is a rider in green, white on your screen. Goes for a little invert, gets a little projection, manages to get that back leg out the water, and pops back into the back line.
Así es, él es Paulo Astorga, que es el rider iquiqueño de ahí haciendo el trabajo. Y mira, Dion, hubo cambio de situación, la ola de azul. Darío Gutiérrez le da 7.50 y ahora está en la primera posición, dejando al Tabino Tomás Caro necesitando un 5.68. Es posible, la verdad, que lo logre, claro que sí. No es un score muy alto. Vamos a esperar la nota de Paulo Astorga, que acaba de tomar esa ola de Limbert. Vamos a ver qué piensan los jueces y si vuelve a haber un cambio de situación en el agua.
That's it. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, as we see, right. That's green. Going. Follows up with another roll. Gets it. Now he's got nice backup scores. And in the wishy-washy channel tries for another little roll. So he's got a 4 and he's got a 4.77. He needs a 6.63. And this is a very tight heat, a well-contested heat here, Begonia, with 6 minutes to go. A lot of ways being ridden.
And I have to say, this is probably the most active heat I've seen.
Yeah.
In terms of the 4 competitors. The 4 competitors are looking very strong, and they're throwing a lot of maneuvers. So definitely a very active and cool heat to watch.
Definitely. Kids getting busy. Dario Gutierrez keeping very busy with a 4.5 and getting a lovely 7.5 for that flip roll combo. It's all going down here at the 2022 Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro in the beautiful Iquique.
Así es, esto es el último hit del día, es el último hit de la ronda 1 de la categoría junior masculino. Este evento con el nombre de Erizos, una marca local que nació aquí en Iquique, que partió de cero, de una marca pequeña, solamente hacían aletas y hoy por suerte cuenta con todo el equipamiento para bodyboard. Pueden ver la página web, ahí está erizos.cl. Tienen toda la gama de productos que tiene Erizos gracias al mucho trabajo, muchos años. Este año cumpliendo 15 años, Erizos decide auspiciar una vez más este evento, que también lo hizo en el 2019, pero ahora como nombre, ¿no? Lo que se llama el title sponsor de este evento, para poder celebrar estos 15 años, que hace mucho sentido, ¿no? Hacerlo en casa con un evento mundial de esta envergadura. Por supuesto, agradecer profundamente a la Cormudepi por organizar este evento y a la ilustre Municipalidad de Iquique por presentarlo, por apoyarnos, por siempre estar ahí para empujar el bodyboard nacional, el bodyboard mundial, y darle a sus atletas iquiqueños, a sus costas, la posibilidad de probarse con los mejores del mundo. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Thank you to all the sponsors and everybody working behind the scenes to make these events possible. The Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, the second stop on the South American leg of the IBC World Tour. Number 2 out of 5 as we jump over to Brazil for the Wahine and for Itacoatiara Pro. After this one, we'll be migrating down to the bottom of Chile, well, the sort of bottom of Chile, to Antofagasta for a full spectrum event, DK, women's, men's, juniors, and the pro men. So it's going to be insane. Here we go. Our heat leader looking to improve. Goes for a little invert. Keeps busy. Gets it. Man, Bego, these boys are really good.
Súper buen trabajo entonces para Darío Gutiérrez. Y voy derecha, saludos de Ecuador. Jimena Berríos, hola Jimena. Ah, muy bien, Darío es del Quisco. Gracias Jimena por estar ahí. Me parece entonces que tal vez vino con el grupo de Alex. No sé si es del club de ustedes. Que bueno, el Quisco es la zona central de Chile. Darío coming from the central part of Chile. Central coastlines of Chile are from where Alan Muñoz is and Nelson Flores, also Anaís Vélez. I mean, they're not from the same place, but they're close to...
Same region?
Yeah, very close. This is the first region, and that's the 5th.
Ah, wow. Well, it's such a long coastline. I mean, it's a credible, narrow, long country for those who's not too familiar with Chile. Probably one of the longest, if not the longest, singular country in the world. And here we go. This is white and green. Paulo Astorga looking for another backup roll. He needs a 6.63. He knows it's not enough. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. The last heat of the day. Dario Gutierrez with a 12.33, sitting pretty in that first position. And Thomas Caro with a 11.40. These are definitely two of the highest scores you've seen, combined scores of two of the first and the second riders. And yep, that is Thomas Caro. He needs a 6.01. And that lady is having all the fun, enjoying all the action, and just chilling hard on a Sunday afternoon.
Quiero saludar a Jamie Susan Vivanco Cartes, que es la mamá de Darío. Ay, feliz día, Jamie. Tu hijo la está matando aquí para celebrarte en tu día. His mother is tuning in right now.
Nice. Hello, mother. Happy Mother's Day, mother.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Full talento del litoral, claro que sí. Tatiana dice saludos desde La Serena. Hola, Tatiana.
Red cruising down the line, the nozzle section, punches a power roll through the lip, Begonia, but unfortunately, no momentum on that landing.
Sí, está un poco difícil haber caído ese rolo, y aquí venía entonces Paulo. Este hit está fuerte, ¿ah? Los chicos no paran de tomar olas, lo quieren, de verdad, se nota que quieren pasar, que quieren avanzar en este campeonato mundial, y está súper bien, porque es el primer campeonato mundial junior que se tiene aquí en Chile este año, después de tanto esperar, 3 años, ¿no? Atención, viene Nola. Él es amarillo, Tomás Caro, el tabino, tratando de hacer ahí un 360 forward, pero no completaba.
No completa. That is 50 seconds to go. Last heat of the day. As we see our heat leader charging down the right-handers. Hooks a little reverse spin to slow himself down. Looks for that second section. He knows it's coming. Pops a little in into the back of the wave. Fortunately, not getting anything. He needs to improve on a 4.83. This is Green on a little insider, keeping really busy. I think he's taken off close to 12 waves with good roll, and manages to get a nice maneuver. He needs to improve on that 4.77. Hold your horses, Sebastian, pulling out of this one, Begonia. So much action.
Sí, definitivamente un buen hit. Estamos esperando scores importantes. No sabemos qué pueda pasar porque hubo un intercambio de olas bastante importante ahí para todos estos competidores. Vamos a esperar a que caigan las notas. Mañana ya, para quienes están preguntando, vamos a tener bien establecido el sistema de puntajes en nuestra página web ibcworldtour.com. Miren qué linda toma de Iquique. Este es el replay de ese invert de Darío, que de verdad está surfeando muy bien este chico. He surfed really good.
Yeah, both between him, blue and yellow, surfing really well. Both of the guys exchanging some good waves, but it's this guy sending it all the way to the #1 position, and looking, he will be advancing into the next round. Yeah, at the Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro, ladies and gentlemen. Finished. There's your official results. Dario Gutierrez, first position, 12.33, and Thomas Caro, second position, making it through to the next round with 11.4. A well-fought heat between all 4 of these guys, taking off wave after wave after wave. A beautiful drone image. You can see the reef, the water super clear, and that's Iquique. Got the Atacama Desert on the background, starting from the ocean and going all the way into the Andes. A very interesting and a very dry place. Here's a highlight of the heat with a rider in white and green singlet. Cruising, beautiful posture, and he looks for that little section. There it is. Hooks a little innie, lands it on the top face of the wave. Back into the foam ball, Bego. These kids were just having fun.
Sí, este es Paulo Astorga acá, Iquique. Muy bien entonces el performance en este hit de todos los competidores. Este es el replay, si no me equivoco, de la mejor ola de Darío. Fue bien bonita, claro, hizo este ARS. Bien ejecutado, Dion, difícil ese landing, difícil voltear esa maniobra, pero él lo hizo muy bien y la combinó en la tercera sección con un rolo true de lip. Recuerdo perfecto esta ola, muy buena, y creo que esta es la ola que le había dado la primera posición. Vamos a ver, ya tenemos los resultados oficiales y mira, como si supiera que iba a ganar en ese momento, pasan en primera posición Darío Gutiérrez y en segunda posición Tomás Caro. Se despiden Paulo y Sebastián, pero muy buen performance, los felicito. Nosotros vamos a unos cortes comerciales y ya nos venimos a despedir hasta mañana. No se muevan para que puedan disfrutar de los comerciales y nos despedimos ahora. Gracias.
Okay, I'm here with the last winner of the last hit of the juniors division first day. Dario, how was the hit?
Oh, me mató en inglés.
¿Cómo estaba? ¿Cómo fue la manga?
Una manga súper buena. Una derecha, una ola exquisita aquí en Iquique. Y a darlo todo en los siguientes hits que me vienen.
¿Y cómo fue aquel backflip?
Yo me tiré para atrás nomás, lo quería seguir y lo seguí. Lo tiré para atrás nomás y salió. Se dio vuelta y al menos pude conectar con un rolo al final y eso ya me ayudó a tener más puntaje.
Congratulations. See you in the next round. The guy is just like very happy to make that first backflip from the junior division, and with a backup story with the rolo, he's very happy, very grateful to see this guy. Man, I see you guys tomorrow, first day. Ah, okay.
Quiero mandar un saludo a Camilo Vidal, que fue el que me apoyó en todo esto, en este viaje, me apoyó con alguna moneda. Y a Duro Company también, que me ayudó que me ha estado apoyando este tiempo.
Okay, guys, so I see you guys back tomorrow, 6:30. We have a check-in, maybe probably start at 7 a.m. Thank you for everybody. Obrigado. See you tomorrow at Erizos Iquique Bodyboard Pro 2022. Bye-bye.